Ah, crap. Woo. Oh.
What?
We don't get maps. We don't get maps at the start.
They took our fucking maps.
They took our maps.
They took our fucking maps. Okay, I'm starting. Well, I've already started, but...
Yeah, I started as well.
My mic.
I'm gonna lower this by... Yeah, he's at a +5 gain, and his mic has decided to act normal today, so I gotta turn him down. There we go. All right.
And as me and Liru were just discussing, I don't know if his stream's on yet, but as we were just discussing, they took our fucking maps. We are now blind.
Prediction going up just to kick things off, and yes, we are blind.
They took our maps.
Took our maps. Send in Goat Team 6. Oh my god, Az, I'm gonna kill you.
What did Az do?
So, for whatever reason, he's able to, like, daily notify me on my stream that he got a resub for 24 months, so he's done it, like, 6 days in a row, and I'm like, ha, that was funny, like, the first, the second, the third, the fourth time. It's the 6th time. I'm like, okay, Azariah, thank you.
See how long
just to see how many days he can do it in a row, and if it's gonna go, okay, yep. Thank you, Az. I appreciate it.
So that's here.
He's
Goat Team 6.
actually, I don't know. Hey, Clown from
I can
Pepega.
do the same.
Clone.
Roar, god damn it. See, I don't know if these are legitimate resubs now, or if it's people just like playing the notification again. Resub on the resub on the resub. Az is saying he's not playing, but I'm her. So apparently Azariah is now Nimia. I don't know. I don't know how that works.
That brings up a whole can of worms.
Does it?
I don't know, does it? It does sound kind of weird, though. Anyway, we've had our map stolen, which is cringe.
Yeah, there's not really... All we can say, it's a sector assignment. We can look at the players and see who's on what side, but there we go. Oh, everyone's naked.
Oh, they're naked. Oh, I like this position.
Interesting.
Nope, here they go. Oh, no, there we go.
Sayak doesn't have the right mod set because he keeps sinking into the ground.
Also, I'd just like to say, everyone, it doesn't matter how you feel. Red 4 are going to win because DJ is doing his first ever Platoon HQ lead. So DJ is going to win, Red 4 are going to win.
They're turning up safe start time or something.
Yeah. 16 minutes and 25 seconds.
All right, anyway, this is going to be an ad sector fight. Op 4 is attacking 3 blue 4 sectors in the town. This parallels the OFCRA mission we saw yesterday a little bit, but let's go ahead and go through our mission brief. Dream, give me a voice for brief.
I'll just do the normal movie one, which is what I was doing and prepping for before we started. In August of 1984, clandestine Russian troops, OPFOR, under the cover of night and traveling in fishing vessels, have attempted to sneak attack on the Mediterranean island of Pescara. But after a heated encounter at sea with a local fisherman who mistook them for a rival fishing fleet, have been forced south of their target, the administrative center of the island's Marquez. Suspicious of the fleet's captain's thick Russian accent, one of the fishermen alerted the authorities, and troops from the island's heavy U.S. presence, Blue 4, have been dispatched from their base on the island to defend the town at all costs. Forced to improvise, the Russians have commandeered several vehicles from the local population and are determined to press on with their objective.
All right, game mode.
Okay,
3
two
sector
things.
control.
I
Go
don't
ahead.
know, one thing I was just going to say. So the Russians went on a stealth objective to get onto the, the beach and managed to be chased away by fishermen.
Yes.
Nice.
Have you ever met Greek fishermen, man? They're scary.
I've never met a Greek person.
They're scary.
I have technically, but I've never met a Greek person in person.
Well, you've had one Greek shred your ego to bits. I mean, just imagine what the fishermen do.
In the first place.
Well, now you especially don't.
Yeah,
anyway,
now I especially don't.
Op 4 have 1980s kits. This is one of those Cold War operations we have for loadouts, AK-74s, RPKs, PKMs. The sniper gets a Mosin Nagant now. And aviation don't have a choice for their weaponry, but they still have a difference between the 74 and the AS Val. I want to quickly look at a squad here just to see what the marksmen get in terms of...
Maybe I have to stop playing again. Mosin Nagant, that's my gun.
Just for the Mosin Nagant.
Just for the Mosin.
Yeah, so off of the roster, you also get a marksman weapon for the squad.
We should probably mention, the fact that for people who don't know, it is a brand new mod set with brand new things.
Look at Lolo and what he has on the Mosin. That just looks cursed. Oh my god.
That's beautiful. That's actually beautiful. That is in no way, shape, or form surely not going to match up to the Mosin. Surely not. That is not going to work with the Mosin.
That's disturbing.
That's not going to... I fully am expecting that to not range properly.
So yeah, the marksmen get SVDs, and he gets a Mosin with this.
So, actually, to be fair, the SVD, and I'm dead set on this, is dog shit.
Okay, I'd still rather have that than the abomination that Lolo has. Okay, well, let's agree to disagree. That is certainly something. I'm curious to see what Blue 4 is going to have, but otherwise, looking through the rest of Op 4's stuff, they don't have anything specific in their CSW section. They've got 2 Dishka fishing boats. They have 1 large fishing vessel.
So they've got fishermen.
3 smuggler boats. They've got 3 small boats, a pickup, 3 motorbikes. Yeah, they came in here as a fake fisherman fleet. 2 pickup Vics, 2 Skodas, a taxi, a PKM Hilux, an old Gaz 24, and then a PKP Datsun 620 pickup.
Someone's opened the back of the taxi already. Are these the ones that you can get in the back of?
I think so, yeah.
Oh my god.
Like sneak a person.
So many good plays.
But the giant fishing vessel, man, This is, I think, a newer thing in 3CB. I want to make custom attachments on that. Like, that'll be a cool op. What?
Liru, look at the massive fishing boat and look right next to it. Surely that doesn't end well.
That's just because of the water drift. That should be fine. Should be in the keyword. I want to
see a flying boat.
See, this just makes me want to make a little bird op where every player, they'll sit on the sides of little birds and they'll fight a fishing fleet, like a Chinese one with like crazy custom comps. It's been a while since I did a bench seat little bird op, but it's fully due at this point. There's so many little ops I gotta make.
I shot down an attack chopper on the skids of a little bird once.
By the way, Op 4, they get 1 HE round per person for their RPG 7s. Blue 4 do not get any HE, though. But let's go ahead and look at Blue 4 kits. So we have a 1980 set made by Maz again. Loadouts are going to be M16s and Colt carbines, the M249, and the M60. So I haven't phased the 240 Bravo in yet. That's nice. And then MP5 as the secondary weapon for aviation or for recon. So I like to see a submachine gun in play, and then they get an M24. I'm curious what their marksman rifle is going to be, though. So I got to dig for that. They already have Iqbal stuck in the rock.
M14 is there. It seems to be the that's what the recon silence guys.
Yeah, but I'm trying to see if that's also for the marksman rifle, because the 10-round Mark 14 with the vanilla mags would be, equivalent to the.
It'd be so funny.
So I got Flux over here. Yep, it's he's part of Charlie. He's got a Mark 14 DMR.
Can you? Oh no, you can't see what mags it has.
But he's got a no. That's definitely a 20 round mag.
Was it 20 round?
That's a 20 round. Yeah. So U.S. getting the better marksman rifle there. In all honesty, I know 20 round mags exist for the SVD, but they're in different mods. We have it in our TSP assets file, for example. But let's see, timing wise. Let's see what else we got. Nothing custom in the CSW section. Assets, they have an M2 M113, 2 unarmed M113s, a Mutt Jeep, an open transport truck, 2 other Willy Jeeps, and then a 113 with an M240 7.62 machine gun. Now, let's go ahead and cover the roster real quick. So Chult's going to be commanding for Blue 4. He is not one of the guys we see command all the time every week, but he takes it, I'd say once a week, once every other week. We see him take it often enough. Malin going to be commanding X-Ray. Fred is his 2IC. Stark taking the sniper. Riccardi and Cole Arcane taking the suppressed guns. Go ahead.
Hey, I just want to say,
oh no,
playing sustained assault earlier. Stark was camping the mobile respawn Vic.
Okay. Does this have anything to do with what we're currently going over right now, though?
Yes. No, it doesn't. But
okay. Can we not talk about it yet until we finish the roster, so I can get the predictions in?
Okay. Fine.
Thank you. Arcane and Mimi are taking the suppressed MP5s. Norris is going to be Alpha Squad leader for Blue 4 with Yanni, Frodo, Heinrichsen, and Swan. Under him for Alpha 1. Alpha 2 is going to have Iqbal, Bates, and Matafine. Bravo does not seem to have a leadership element. Instead, it's going to be 2 teams. One team led by Swola with Shepard, Ace, Theli, Pepit, and Kay. Under him, Bravo 1 has Rory leading with Tackleberry, N1, Turk, Andrews, Banks, and Eric. Together, Charlie HQ has a full squad of Pepega Pirates. Last week we didn't see a lot of them because they were all playing Elden Ring, but it looks like they have brought the full 9 yards here. We got Kane leading with Legal Action, Novix, Vince, Flux, Sideways, Coda, Clown, and then we got Grav, Maz, and Schnuffles, I think, bundling in as well. And then Delta HQ is just a 3-man team with Wraith Master leading Jens and Ironsov. Looking over at the Op 4 position, we have DJ leading. He's in Fatal Puppy Squad or whatever Emzikov's community is. I haven't seen him. Maybe I've seen him lead once, and I don't remember the result of that. But he's got Korvac as his 2IC, Misspear as the platoon medic, Vagrant taking the X-Ray team lead, Bread as the medic, Lolo as that cursed frickin' Mosin sniper.
It's great. He's gonna get kills.
Okay, let's see it. That's just you know.
So sexy.
Revanche being, I guess, just another rifleman there with Sam and Seismo. I can't tell which weapons they took, but they are already loaded up here. It looks like Sam's taking an AS Val. Seismo also taking an AS Val. This AO, since it's CQC focused, I would recommend an AS Val, but after seeing what we saw last week where 2 AS Val gunners tried to 1v2 a guy in a Humvee and completely lost, I don't really believe in the AS Val anymore, but we'll see, because I know they revamped a few damage types, specifically grenades. They changed how grenades work, and I want to see how much more effective or less effective they're going to be. But otherwise, Spike URP leading at Bravo 1 with Ionder, Whiplash, Pertin, Infidel, Yanni, and Crolio. And Pertin, if I didn't mention him. So Scandy Recon guys in Bravo 1, more Scandy in Bravo 2. Nafs, Iceberg, Cats, Dobbs, Nemesis, and Cullis together. We got 1RW with some other guys under Charlie 2. So 1RW with Wise, Albin, Timex, Psych, and Koak. I like to always mention Timex, Psych, Albin, that group, because they also play in OFCRA, and I'm under firm belief of if you play in multiple different types of communities that feature PvP, you are more open to other types of how to play. You know, you draw wisdom from multiple places, and thus you are a better player, but sometimes, you know, it just doesn't show. Jib Style leading Delta HQ here, with Delta 1 being led by Newton. We got Bant and Dooley together with Riley, Callie, Autovisky, and Falcon. And then Delta 2 has, I might have said Newton as Delta 2, I meant Delta 1, but Delta 2 has, I believe, Oddball leading with Green Thumb, Skipu, Solak, Shy, Savan, and Barrett. So, good divide in the communities. Pepega on one side, Scandy on the other. Op 4 with Scandy also has Band, Dooley, Falcon. Did you see where Stark was? Okay, so Stark's also on Blue 4 X-Ray. Yeah, and that's a pretty good role for him. We've got a good divide of players on both sides. Just a big, yeah, because the big chunk of really good players is always on Pepega, and they're pretty well loaded. Now, AO wise, do you want to break down the sectors?
Yes.
Go ahead.
Okay, so Sector 1 is on the northeastern side of the town, so it's all relegated to this one town. I can understand why they may have gone for a seaborne invasion, but the fact that no one is actually in the area of the VODs makes me imagine that they're just not going to, which I actually think is a better idea because of this castle. And just the amount of sight lines that Red 4 are going to have to go through to actually do a seaborne invasion. And I think it's a lot better for Red 4 to do ground-based rather than sea-based, because I think they'll have more maneuverability, and they won't have to put in a full rush. But anyway, so the furthest sector from the other two is Sector 1. It is all the way up to the north. I'm not seeing anyone going near it, and that kind of makes sense. Maybe you want to keep Sector 2 and Sector 3 closer if you're setting up in sort of that area, because, you know, if Sector 1 falls, then you know which way at least, like, you know, a squad is coming. And that's also the furthest sector out of reach, so it could also be a pretty good fallback zone with the castle being right there. Anyway, for the actual area, it is, yeah, it's just residential buildings with that one church, which is really the only point of, you know, it's basically just a residential sector. There's nothing really special about it. Lots of buildings, lots of corners, lots of cubbies, lots of things you're going to have to keep an eye out for. Sector 2 is another church in the middle of sort of a park area. You got
it's pretty much the church compound and then a little bit of extra room.
Different to Sector 1 is in there's not that many buildings, so, you know, not many places to hide, but you can hide in the buildings just off of it to make it a bit easier for yourself.
I do appreciate that they're climbing to the rooftop of the building, but at the same time, that's really exposed.
X-ray room.
Yeah.
Red 4 managed to get that hill, then you are like, it's straight.
Hey, Devour, thanks for the 13-month reset. Thanks for all the work you do for me.
That's really it for Sector 2.
Keep enjoying the operations. Hope you get a nice kick out of this scenario.
I think Red 4 might end up having a trouble with this one if Blue 4 can use the buildings just off it correctly. Sector 3 is
just another grouping of buildings.
No, group of buildings. So this is basically just town invasion.
Yep.
Maybe you can consider it closer to the dock area, but where it is mainly just buildings, lots of buildings. But the difference with this one is where Pepega Pirates are actually right now is southwest. You know, they are going to take the brunt of the first force if they do move straight to it. So if they do go for a 3-2-1 cap, then that will be the first area, but I can't imagine they will. You can only really imagine they will spread out to the, you know, the west and come in maybe from two angles. Maybe try and get up on that hill, or at very least stick to the valley below it.
Yeah.
But that construction site gives like incredible sight lines, and hell, if you were to actually get on the crane, yeah, if you got on the crane, you can actually see Red 4 spawn. It's very far, so you're obviously not going to be able to see anything with the view distance.
because view distance is 800, but that is good Overwatch. The crane's a death trap, though. There's no cover up there.
But the construction site is almost as good at it. You just can't see, because you can see into the low ground areas.
I'm going to be honest, Sector 2 is also a bit of a death trap. I mean, there's not a lot of internal places to hide, and I get that they're all trying to fortify the top of this church, but there's so many angles where you can flank it, and so many buildings you can get Overwatch on it. So that one, I think, is the dud sector that, again, seeing Blue 4 put so much fortification around it, I feel like Sector 1 would have been a better choice here, in my opinion.
This is where my thoughts are. Sector 1 is probably the best, especially from a situational point of view. If Sector 3 gets taken and Blue 4 have to push back,
then they'll push into Sector 1.
They'll push into Sector 1 and cover all of these buildings, meaning Red 4 have to go through and probably, you know, at least partially clear every single one of those buildings. And
Jay, we'll talk about that.
Intense fighting leading up to Sector 1, then Red 4 are going to be possibly low on men, and, you know, just that constant moving through will take them down like one by one. So I agree with you. Sector 1 is the best just because the like sheer amount of cover and buildings Blue 4 have to set up. Sector 2 I think is probably the worst sector because, like you said, it is just a death trap. It's way too open, and where they're setting up I think is just not going to be enough. They've actually put the defenses on the northern side, which I think is a really weird decision, especially since if your plan is to retreat north, that gives Red 4 an actual like firing position if they decide to go up there.
Sounds good, Devour.
But yes, round has begun, so let's see how Red 4 are going
thanks for 35 months resub. Hope you keep enjoying playing and watching, and I hope you get a nice kick out of the scenario.
Sam is dead.
So that was one of their suppressed shooters, and...
Oh my god, Sismo!
Amazing.
Incredible.
Well,
we are off
he's
to a
getting
perfect
picked up
start.
by another group there. And they're off.
I feel bad for Sam, and TJ is in the taxi.
That's pretty funny. All right, well, first death, just right out in the get-go in the first minute.
This is why you never get on small vehicles. Like, I do not trust them.
Gonna write that timestamp.
Blue 4 X-Ray, I think, have a really good plan here. They've spread across the mountain and are actually sending some crew to go down.
You're gonna see some early fighting start, though, within the first few minutes, because Op4 is already getting close to the AO. Now, real quick, in this situation, Papega versus Scandy. Scandy on the offense, Papega on the defense. Papega's chosen to hold the big construction building. What are your thoughts on who's going to win a direct confrontation between those two powerhouses?
Confrontation depends. I think it all depends on who sees each other first. Because if Red 4 are able to see them, you know, they do have a bit of work to do. But if they're able to get up close, I think Scandy could use their tactical prowess to clear. But if in every other situation, I think Papega Pirates takes this just because of their
I'd love to see that
brilliance in defense.
I could link you with someone for that
and their
too.
Aggressiveness in defense.
That's Alchemator needs tested.
But again, if Scandy Recon are able to take that tactical ability that we all know them for, then I think this will go very, very well for them. I'm actually seeing someone's on a boat out here.
Yeah, no, they brought one of the armed Dishka boats, but I think in this certain situation, I'm going to be honest, Papega, in my opinion, on a direct confrontation for CQC, let's say both sides were coming at each other in a neutral objective, I think Papega would just barely, on average, be able to beat out Scandy. But that's a really broad statement because all of the firefights I've seen between Papega and Scandy have always gone wild in the sense of you have flanks, you have flanking of the flanks, you have these really great tactical plays. Scandy almost always has the superior tactics, but Papega, player to player, have the better skills.
We said it last week. Vega Pirates isn't like their good plays and abilities doesn't come from their doesn't come from their tacticalness like Scandy Recon. It comes from their individual aggressive bases. That just allows them to play so well. And here we go, Sniper firing out at the huge blob of Red 4 forces. If anyone has a GL at this point, then that
X-Ray does have a guy with a GL usually. I'm just not sure if he's up here. But
they're firing back.
Yep. So back on that topic, though. So for this specific situation, because I had a few guys in chat ask, Papega outnumbers Scandy right now. But Papega is already trying to lock down buildings to overwatch large amounts of open area, and they're going to be on the defense, which will allow for Scandy to do more of its tactical flanking and maneuvering.
Yeah, this is what I was going to say before, if you don't mind if I quickly
go ahead.
If Papega Pirates were to push back into the town and Scandy Recon will make their way into the town, it's Scandy Recon all day. Because Scandy is so good at going building
Scandy, I would say, is the best at building to building. The only thing I'm worried about is players like King, Legal Action, Guy Fieri, or what's the fourth one?
Oh my god. Guns. Delta H, the part of the Delta HQ crew just hit a really beautiful shot on the Platoon HQ boat. Platoon HQ boat is down. Korvac and Misbeh had to get out. And
wow.
You know.
But my point is, there's a few really good players on Papega itself that on their own could do a lot of damage. But yeah, no, so that boat's going to be sunk. These two are going to have to swim away. But there's already people waiting on the coast to pick them off. So that small little sideshow is unfortunately going to be out. But I think that was more of a distraction piece because you don't see any Op 4. Well, no, never mind. You do see Op 4 infantry coming up. So Op 4 has gone for a pincer maneuver.
This is what I thought they would do. I think, again, coming from the sea was a bad idea. I guess sending out that single dishcom was just there to maybe do recon and just provide some cover support, but now it's obviously down.
Fury, legal
but I
action.
think the pincer's the best way here, so you don't have to fight through
Who am I
each
missing?
individual position. But now they're fighting a well-positioned and well-entrenched Alpha force. And an X-ray, which is again trying to sneak behind them. That's Stark.
Gosh, who am I forgetting in that quadruplet? It's King, Guy Fieri, Legal Action. It's not Flux. It's not Sideways. It's not Novix. Those guys are like literally like just a tier below.
Bay? No, Bay's not part
No,
of.
Bay's not Papega.
Oh fuck. Yeah, Legal King.
It's on the tip of my tongue.
Armagesus?
Armagesus, that's it.
There it is.
And just as you said that, Ruspert in my chat said Armagesus too. Yep. Those four are just... Yeah, he's not on today from the looks of things. Usually it's Legal Action is the one that's missing. But those guys just... God, we see them week after week just doing work. We see Bay doing work. We see... Nem, I don't see work as often as those guys, but Bay and Dooley will do work. Falcon will do work.
We've had our first death. And it is Yanni. The fact that he's in a door and there's a guy looking at him.
Yeah, it's because there's that 50 cal firing from Charlie HQ. Yeah, they were trying to move in.
Pirates already took down on a Scandi Recon. That was a really nice shot, though.
Yeah.
Yanni is the first to die in the conventional warfare.
So that was Legal Action gunning on the M2 of the Humvee, as predicted. And now, if you look in the back, they have that gun oriented a certain way. So just under the gun, they've got a guy ranging for him. If this was real life, though, that guy's ears would not be able to hear.
No.
Oh,
he's
man.
deaf. And to be fair, if we had a Ace hearing turned on, then he would also be deaf again.
Quite.
Do you know what I mean by, like,
Yeah, I know. Rocket going up the hill. Just missed.
Is that the man, the myth, the legend?
That might have been Iander firing up there. He was reloading, so it looks like he was firing a...
He's taking another... He's right next to the wall. He is just...
Yeah, he is backblasting himself.
So they do have...
Great hit, just low. They're going for that 240. No, he did hit it. It has a damage texture.
Yeah, but I think he hit it on a corner way, so...
Yeah, it was a weak hit, otherwise it would have actually started flaming out and stuff.
No engine, but he has got that HE, which I'm surprised he's either already used or he just hasn't decided to use it.
That might have been the first shot, unless he just reloaded it. Oh, that was the HE, and that was shorter because it's a different round type. It's heavier than the other warheads, so that's why it was completely short right there.
That's unfortunate. That would have been a very, very good. Initially, here we go. Now we've got Alpha pulling back because I don't think they've taken casualties, but I think they've taken
real
enough
quick
to
on the coastal side, we also have Burt down in Charlie 2 as Blue 4 is starting to pick them off. But meanwhile, Blue 4, we've lost Novix from Papega. He was on the rooftop, and it looks like he was sniped. But he is the only casualty. I'm going to look at...
No, the sniper is over there.
Yeah, so I think Lolo picked him off.
Hey! The Mosin.
Yeah, he is looking in that direction, too. That
freaking
Mosin BS.
What a man. You actually have Stark down here moving up, and reminder, Stark is the man with the sniper rifle.
Yep. He's going to try to get in close. I mean, that would be devastating at this range for headshots.
Oh, yeah, obviously. But, you know, if he actually has to take anyone on, to be fair, Stark... I mean, I did dunk on him earlier with a pistol when he had like a machine gun. I can't actually remember which one it was, but I dunked on him and it was great.
You've got more of X-Ray coming around on the rear of this push. This could be game-changing for this round.
I think that's what they're calling for. I think they're calling for more guns. Because Mimi only really has that MP5, which will be deadly, but, you know. more guns never hurts. Jibs sitting in the back. Who is Jib? Oh, he's Delta HQ, so he's leading from the back, but he might be caught out by Stark here. We actually have Periton, who's looting Yanni. I think Yanni Yanni was an RPG carrier.
Yeah, so he's probably taking those extra RPGs. He did dump his radio too, but I'm worried he might come out and get caught by that X-ray group.
He might catch out Stark because he's actually perfectly hidden right now behind that door.
Real quick, by the way, look at Miss Spear and Korvac in the water. Blue 4 has turned their attention to the coastal units, but this might actually allow these units that were in the boat to get in. We'll see how that play out in a few minutes. Pertin now running up, Stark checking that area. They're on Yanni's body. Pertin able to move up. Blue 4 didn't notice.
Here comes Bravo 2, and of course...
Yeah, coming up on the hill.
Scandi, they've come up and just surprised them. And Delta are moving further through the town. Yeah, I've noticed...
So Naders was taken out. Yep.
I've noticed Scandi Recon have been splitting into different forces. So as you can see in Bravo 2, you've got NAFs and... yeah,
some really aggressive Scandi Recon players. NAFs and Nemesis especially.
And then you've got Delta 1, who has Eander and
I do want to point out, over the past few weeks, I have been seeing members of MUR join them, especially Cullis and Cats, and Dobbs, I think 1 or 2 weeks before, after. So let's say MUR has been playing for 3 or 4 weeks. Dobbs has been playing for 1 or 2 weeks additional with these guys. So I think it's just a few people playing with the Scandi Recon mindset, learning it, and it's really showing. Just that level of aggression with these flank plays.
Bravo 2 are moving up, do a huge Alpha 1 force, and they might actually just surprise me because none of them are actually paying attention.
Another Blue 4 guy gets taken out.
And that nade, though.
This Alpha 2 guy has no idea where that spray is. A satchel being thrown in panic by Swan. Not close enough to do any significant damage, though. Op4 did a pretty wide berth there. You also have Nemesis flanking on the right side.
Oh, that's a really good nade. Hits above. Oh, the height. Oh! No, okay. I thought he killed him. He was just healing. Bravo 2 lead. Nafs is moving.
Oh, grenade right behind Nem. That hurts him.
Destroy 2 guys.
Yep. And he gets both of them in that flank. So again, that big aggression you're gonna see by Scandi players there showing. And that's going to allow the rest of Op4 to start pushing. You still got Blue 4 X-Ray behind them. But some great early flanking.
Oh, it's Platoon. I just realized it's Cholt. Cholt's about to be killed because they're not paying attention.
You're right. He's in the back line. And both of them, beautiful double kill right there. Nemesis, unfortunately, walks right up to a 249 gunner and gets taken out by Yomi. But Nafs has done his job, and Yomi gets taken out.
Nafs has got
by
like
Nafs.
5 or 6 here.
Yeah, no, definitely. And is immediately taken out by Nafs as Dobbs takes the other guy that was up there. And that is that entire group wiped. That is Blue 4 command wipe. Nafs got at least 5 or 6 of those kills. That was beautiful.
The northwestern flank for Red 4 have taken barely any casualties. Though the southeastern flank is not
Hold
doing
up,
much
X-Ray started getting engaged. Riccardi is knocked unconscious. I think Op4, yep, so the other Scandi Recon group, so Iander, Reaper, Whiplash, they've turned around, and they're now starting to engage. Important to note, Reaper and Iceberg, who are playing under Scandi, are still under TSB's banner, technically, so they're just bringing everyone they can, and just playing a very aggressive position here.
Stark's found a pretty decent position. He's trying to pick people off, but...
Well, they were just engaged, and they're still being engaged to suppress.
Oh, he is not ranged.
Yeah, I saw that short land pretty short. Some trees just got knocked over by that smoke round. Well, Winter, thanks so much for the 40-month resub, my man. I hope you keep enjoying the operations.
Stark has the ability to get some pretty good pickups here because all of them are sort of being a little bit stationary on that hill.
So, Blue 4, if you look at the roster, they've lost the entirety of Alpha.
Yeah.
They lost Command. Otherwise, they're pretty well put here. Op4, though, have only taken a few licks across various groups. So, Op4 doing a good job of maintaining their number advantage, but I'm really worried about their position because now their front line is going to be flanked unless X-Ray can do damage. Go ahead.
Have a quick look through Blue 4's roster. Do you think anyone here is... No, I'm just saying, is anyone here capable of taking up the mantle of command? I think Fred.
Yeah, because Cholt didn't really do a 2IC. Would it fall to X-Ray command then?
think it would, but if I don't, actually no.
Oh shit! Blue 4 X-ray. Look who's charging towards him. Look at the two chuckleheads charging to him. These are the two you never want to fight in a CQC environment while you're being pinned by Overwatch elements of Scandi who have the marksmanship ability. Only group that'd be better is Pepega.
Oh, Falcon managed to make it into the building. Marlon doesn't hear nor see the door open. He's actually going to get up into the window, but he's going to quickly find out that the window is... Both windows on that side are actually closed.
Isn't Malin also Scandi?
Yeah, Marlin's Scandi.
Huh.
Do you see what I mean? They split up now?
Yeah. Our King gets taken out down the street by, I believe that was Riley. Yep.
Bay decides to turn around and move with squad because I think they're getting
Blue
ready
4
to
X-rays
push
pinned
into the
here.
town. And you just have Falcon.
Ban's pulled back to his guys, but Falcon, he's going for blood.
Falcon's realized the windows are useless on this side.
Yeah.
If they weren't, that would have been a really good position.
Good flanking.
I'm interested to know where Stark has got to. Where is Stark?
What happened to you?
Oh, he's moving through. He's got his pistol out.
I heard some pistol shots, and now I see that Riccardi's dead.
It sounded like they were destroying windows.
Now, okay, real quick. Miss Spear has made it on the shore, and the other guy, Korvac, has made it on the shore. So I want to see what these infiltrators can do.
Oh, Falcon's moving about the house. If Marlon has the sound turns up, you're going to hear him very soon. He might actually walk straight out into Marlon's line of fire. Oh!
Falcon dodges. He's running back, might run into Solik there.
Solik's deciding to push back, not entirely sure why.
Yeah, so Falcon, he's just running back to regroup with his guys, so Solik now pushing. Interesting call. But Op4, I just saw them get in the 240 Bravo and fire it, but it looks like the gun's disabled because it's facing downward.
So Stark's trying to find a good position to get
Solik almost catching Mimi out of position, puts a few shots down, comes around. Solik now watching the gate as Malin crawls over.
I think Marlon definitely saw Solik there.
Yep.
Yeah. So let's push back. Stark decides to break off and move north to try and get a...
Oh, Malin might be caught in the open here, and he's taken out by Solik. No bullets went on Solik, though. Great security by Solik there, but no, Blue 4 X-Ray have misplayed here. You got Stark coming around with that sniper trying to find positions, but Bayan...
Look who he's run into.
Of course. I mean, if anyone could get a good jump on these three, it would be Stark, but he doesn't have the firepower to take out these three heavy hitters. At least one, maybe two, but not all three.
3 quick pistol shots, and maybe.
This is really favoring Op4 right now. Just a really great flanking strategy. Blue 4 has been forced to pull into the town.
I have to give it to DJ. This
great strategy.
I'm looking at Solik right now, and I'm noticing a certain Mimi is no longer there.
Yeah, Mimi is dead. Mimi's dead, so it's just down to Fred.
Solik if Solik did kill Mimi there, he's
Mimi's the body in the doorway where you see Arcane's on the patio.
Oh yeah.
So I think he killed Mimi as he was running back in, but now you got Fred folding around. But yeah, Stark desperately trying to find a good Overwatch position to find more people to shoot at. He's unable to because Op4's flanking action here is doing well.
In the M13, popping the smoke, making a smoke screen.
Ooh, Solik might just spot Fred through the window. Engages, not sure if Fred got hit there. I don't see any blood. Grenade being thrown in, it bounces off the side. Fred, I just saw Fred get hit by a bullet. But now you got Eric coming around with that 113. Another grenade gets thrown, it's deflected though. Solik,
Fred goes for
I think he just hurt himself with that grenade.
Eric is coming up.
Yeah. And he's firing at it.
He might have thought there might have been a gunner.
Might have been a gunner on it trying to flank him, so he just fired first.
I know Stark is trying to be careful here, but he's moving way too slow.
Yeah, but I mean, that's just part of the caution. AT going up and shoots over, though. I think it was trying to be used as a shock weapon against the Op4 push. But it's just...
Meesphere. He might be about to take out Grav.
This is devastating.
What's he got? He's got the AK-74U.
Korvac taking out N1 there. One of the infiltrators.
Oh wow, Korvac's there? I thought Korvac moved back to the other squad.
No, he went up. He was one of the two infiltrators. He went further north as Mistspear went to the other side. So they separated early on, and now they're starting to make good plays, because you got Korvac in Sector 1 here. It's a 1v3.
Barrett just got taken out by some of the guys on the rooftop, so maybe we were wrong about that. But Stark is actually now being
he's being friendly fire, because there's an Op4 guy up there that was taken out. Newton caught out in the street. He's being taken out by a Garrison. So now you're going to see Blue 4 heavily rely on Garrison buildings here. But as Op4 starts to diffuse into the town, we got to see if Blue 4 is able to hold all of this. Meanwhile, Solik and Fred really close to each other, definitely trying to take each other out.
I think this was the best position for Red 4 to attack from, because now Blue 4 can't feasibly...
What we need to see now, though, is Op4 Southern Force now needs to double time it up the coast to get into the AO as Blue 4 is pulling their forces back, which you're already seeing with Pepega Pirates starting to diffuse north. So we need to see Op4 close that other side of the pincer, otherwise this northern group's going to get completely overrun, and to some extent they already are, because half of that pincer has gone all the way around up here. Which I get it, they're trying to tactically insert from the north, but they're separating into too many groups. And now Op4 is going to be fighting the brunt of Pepega, one of, if not the best CQC faction on FNF.
If you look at Stark and just look a little bit behind him, that is a lot of blood. I think he's been friendly fired by the church top guys.
Yeah. Again, are they still like heavily, yeah, there's still a good chunk of them up there. That's not the best position to be in. Good foresight on where to put the sandbags, but...
Yeah, no dead. No bodies have fallen through.
Yeah, just N1, but he was hit by a Korvac, and he's still breaching around, slowly trying to take these buildings. But, I mean, he's a really great scout force here. He just found, I think, one of the other buildings Blue 4 was in. He fired a GL, but it was a a little short, got caught in another building.
Actually in Sector 1, I've just realized.
Yeah, and he took N1 out nearby.
So you've got the Red 4 force, Bravo 1 on the northwest here.
Korvac just took out another guy. Yep.
Yeah, he did.
But he's about to be reinforced by the entirety of Scandia Recon and Bravo coming in, so they're going to take Sector 1 easy.
Incredible, solo performances here. Yep.
Mistspear in a firefight with Maz, but Maz being fired on by the coast. Look at all that blood Maz is on, so only a little bit more and he'll be hit. Mistspear took a little bit of damage, but I'm not seeing a significant blood splatter here, so... Maz is... Yeah, he's trying to crawl away. Those shots landing dangerously close.
At this point, Maz needs to pop a smoke right next to him.
He just got hit again. He's trying to pop a smoke.
I will never understand why people in this situation throw smokes, because you can ace pop them just in front of your face.
Yep.
And throw them to the floor. And the first thing you want to do here is fix your leg. Because that's going to make... That's basically what's causing all the problems. So if you're able to fix your leg and just run, you'll, you know...
Vince from Pepega trying to clear buildings out. He's probably going to catch Otto Visky here. But I'm worried about this one Op4 group. Oddball just got taken out. Now, this is why I'm saying we need to see that Southern Op4 group close the pincer here, because this is Pepega, and they will piecemeal whatever is thrown at them, especially if it's in smaller groups. But with Pepega, Scandy coming from the north, that could close the gap.
Take Atovsky out quick enough. And
Atovsky got Vince. Yep, nice.
Stark's been trying to shoot Atovsky for a while. Atovsky's moved into more of an open area, but he might just escape him. I know Stark probably smells blood in the water.
The fast pace of CQC is what's really costing Stark his ability to engage targets. Jens, I think, just took someone out.
Oh, he's getting shot at again, but Stark is not hitting his shots. He seemingly is going for body mass. Oh, and as I say that,
Visky. Yeah, Freddy
came.
Freddy disappeared now.
Atovsky almost escapes there.
It's the fifth night, isn't it? Yeah, that was by a Maz round, though. So he got blue on blued by his own AT.
So these are completely new kits, so I guess some people are still...
Oh my gosh, Iron Sub just took Iceberg out and like half the house with the GL on Sector 1. Holy shit. A freaking GL blew both Iceberg up and part of the damn building. Holy crap. We need to see Blue 4 push. Instead, we have these, Op 4 push the Southern group. Instead, they're trying to hunt for Mistspear. Legal Action's about to find Mistspear. No, he doesn't.
Infidel and Stark walk like separated by a rock.
Legal Action and Maz get taken out by the other Dishka Vic that's come up. Meanwhile, Charlie HQ fired at the frontmost guy, but...
They brought another one?
GL just hit the other... That was Eric's 113 that he was using for smoke generation. He got taken out.
Was Eric down?
Yeah, I'm worried though, because Blue Force still has a very strong force. Op4 is pincemeal at this point. We could see, so wow, yeah, that was all their, that was some of their elite troops too. So Bayan's down, Falcon's down, Dooley's down. So it's gonna be up to Scandy to clutch this here because Op4 to the south are incredibly pinned down. Misfear trying to find Schnuffles because Legal and Maz went down. So look at this, Misfear is gonna get around. Oh my god. What?
Did they just walk past each other?
No, Schnuffles found Misfear and took him out because Misfear didn't pay attention. Freaking walk around there.
Stark doesn't know what to do here. I can tell. I've been in this situation before. You never really know because as a sniper, you want to like get somewhere and like try and be effective from afar. But Stark at this point knows that being a sniper is basically because of how dense the fighting is now. So
Op4, they're gonna sneak small groups into the AO
Stark
here.
Is about to have a terrible time. But actually, no, he might have a good time, and then they
oh my god. Spiky, look up.
Oh my god, Stark. Oh my god, Stark. Oh
no! No!
He killed that one. Grenades.
This is why grenades are... that should have killed all three of them, to be honest.
The grenade. Stark did bottle that a little bit. I get it was probably panic, but you know. Now Stark sitting in the cubby. Pistol trained on the door. Periton's sitting on the stairs. Stark has moved. No. Oh, Eander. Stark's legs get taken out. He pops a nade. Nade goes in. Nade goes out.
Eander screwed up his grenade throw. He got someone.
Just killed someone. Close range pistol.
Was that Whiplash? That was Whiplash. And now Stark's getting pushed and taken out by Pert. But now Roster's coming up on the rear. Scandy's all grouped up. Roster might be able to get some kills here.
I think Blue 4 have managed to take this back.
No, I agree because you didn't see that Southern group push in quick enough. They got pinned by 3 Blue 4 guys.
I have to give it to DJ. First half
Roster taking out Reapers and someone else in that hallway.
For DJ was perfect.
Yeah.
It's just, I think this is down to team.
They weren't able to close that pincer, and now it's costing them. So now Roster picking off a 3rd member.
And here comes Clown. Do they have any AT down here is the real question.
Burton picks out. Roster takes out a 4th guy. Jeez. And here comes Kane. This is what I was talking about. If they let Papega fold back in, Crawlio's about to go down. Ooh. And they trade.
But Crawlio doesn't die.
Quarterback, thanks for the 8-month resub. Hope you enjoyed the operations. Hope you get a nice kick out of the scenario. Red bullet, exclamation point FNF, buddy.
And you can hear Roster. Roster's probably going to finish.
So it's down to 1v1, but that was the entirety of Op4's northern group. It's only down to Dobbs and Cullis because it looks like Nas died there as well. So I think Op4's lost at this point because their southern pincer still hasn't closed, but now if they do close, they have to deal with the entire front of Blue 4. Another trade. It's a knockout.
Ayanda is like so fucked up to the point that he probably, likelihood of him waking up could be like low. I know Crawley already failed his wake up check.
Yep. So had Op4 pushed their southern force and applied pressure while Blue 4 was retreating, they would have, I think Op4 would have been able to at least take Sector 2 and possibly get into Sector 3 because the Blue 4 was pushing all their units north.
Flux has an M14 with an advanced scope on it as the marksman.
Probably found it.
Yeah, I think he found it because now he's just like picking off the remaining Red 4 guys in depth zone, leading the charge with a smoke. But this is too little, too late.
Yeah. Tackle now pushing into the smoke, takes Cullis out, looking for Dobbs, who was already wounded, but yeah, Op4, because they couldn't close that southern pincer, they allowed the northern group to get piecemealed in the town, as Tackleberry now takes Dobbs out. And now I think they're just going to get annihilated as they charge up in the open, because now that M2 113 can now push south and take out Op4 as they go into the open. It's GG.
They do actually have AT and Timek, but I think he's fired both of them.
It's GG.
Yeah, Red 4 dropped the bag here, but I think it was down to squad performance. I just had an AT goal, so no, Timek did have something in it.
So it was Korvac and Missphere in that
Yeah,
first
I think
both
this
gens.
is generally down
Korvac is
to
in chat,
squad
actually.
performance.
So.
Because you obviously had the Southern squad that
But yeah,
just
no, they
didn't
brought
push
the
in.
other
You had the
boat up
Northern
here,
squad
and
that got
that sucked.
cleared, which obviously wasn't exactly their fault. It was just good
I
positioning.
don't know where the other boat went.
And good
I think
timing.
both got fielded.
You actually had the two infiltrators who, you know, they worked like really well for Red 4.
Yeah, both M2 picks got, excuse me,
Obviously,
Disco
it just wasn't enough. Blue forward.
No, it was, again, it was just a failure of maneuvering from the Southern group. And I think the reason for that is they brought the second Dishka boat up and they wanted to use that as fire support. They just didn't realize that Blue 4 folded a lot of their forces back. Now, if Missphere was able to kill Schnuffles, then I think we would have seen Op4 move a little quicker, but it wouldn't have been enough because it was already too late at that point. So now Blue 4 has a pretty solid defense on Sector 2. We could see Op4 still push in and take Sector 3 because Blue 4 isn't defending it anymore, but I don't see the remaining number of Op4 beating out the remaining number of Blue 4, regardless of who's on what side.
Yeah, this was a good round though. I think a really good performance for
DJ had a great plan. It worked out until one of his two pincers.
DJ killed Flux.
Nice. DJ is a good player, by the way. Like, I've seen him evolve over the past few months. Like, he's a great guy.
I remember when he was here early, and you know, he was having trouble getting used to it. But now I think, now that he's taken this step into command, really shows like how far he's come. And I don't know if he was here already, but I've just seen Guy Fieri log onto the server.
Yep. So there's Sector 3. Guy Fieri wasn't on. He's coming on now. A Clown, a member of Papega. He's got a grenade that's right by his face. He also has no uniform. He's Nakey Man.
So...
Run, Nakey Man, run!
There's 3 guys
Dance,
left.
Nakey Man, dance!
There's 3 guys left in Sector 2. And they're all on the roof. You don't suppose.
Well, no, so here's the thing. There's a lot of forces on the outskirts, especially on the office building where there's good Overwatch sectors. I still don't see Op4. Unless Op4 gets really lucky, throws a satchel on that building, blows it up, and has one guy in the sector itself, I could still see them winning, but it's purely down to luck at this point. Because I see Schnuffles coming up. He's going to flank these 3 guys, get at least 2 or 3 kills.
Nailed.
Here's the flank going on. Schnuffles unable to capitalize on it. Timek turns around and gets engaged by multiple fronts. He just didn't wait, unfortunately, and Op4 is able to turn around. But Clown now holding Nakey Man, go! Oh, he shuts the door, but then he gets shot through that door.
Okay, I was about to say I think it's gone from like a 2080 to maybe a 4060, but now it's gone down to like a 1090 chance.
Hi, boo. So again, I still don't see, unless we see some really, really good PvP on Op4 side, there's still 16 minutes, still a lot of time for Op4 to maneuver, but it's unlikely.
W guy is a demos.
I'd love to see Op4 turn this around, though, even though their maneuver and their southern pincer was late. But Blue 4 has that number advantage. It's going to be very difficult for Op4 to get that bounce back. Not impossible, but difficult.
So I've just noticed the 2 guys that were on the roof of the office building, one of them is now dead, and it's just Coda up there.
Yeah, there was a firefight exchange. I didn't see the specific Op4 player, but he was taken out.
I think it must have been Lolo.
I'm going to do a quick number count here. Blue 4 has 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11 guys remaining, whereas Op4 has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7v11. Very close, but in Blue 4's advantage.
Close in numbers, but strategic positions.
If I trade you a pick of Bay.
Like, win it by a country mile. Coda's dropped back into the building. Now he's just working Overwatch.
What if we had FNF player cards?
Oh my... NFTs?
I would. We turn them into NFTs?
Yo, money!
I'm not gonna lie, I would actually... I'd be willing to put a few hundreds down to $100 down to commission.
I would
like some FNF trading cards, like Fantasy Friday Night Fights. Oh my god!
I would put down some money for those. Oh, can we do that?
I'll talk to Nem or someone in admin. Hell yeah.
Yeah, let's do that, and we can like, if you get a full collection, you get like a prize or something.
I don't know. That would be just to have them. Like,
it would just be nice to have them.
We can start it off with Scandi, like we'll do it like faction to faction.
Scandi v Papega pack 1.
And then I'll release them in packs. Like you send me some money, I'll send you the cards. But it's so we can fund like future communities of cards. That would actually be kind of cool.
That would actually be cool. Hey, look, we'll talk in the DMs. We'll get some business going.
That would be. It's stupid, but that would be cool.
It's stupid, but like, why not?
And then we could have some for like special events, like the Audrey Hotto incident. Like, oh man.
What would you call them? Like, you'd have to give them like the first thing that came to my head would be like break cards.
David v. Goliath. I love that DJ is trying to fight the dudes on the rooftop. He's got a really good position. He's being sprayed at by so many shots here. Because there's two M60 gunners up here firing back at him, but DJ can have a second to actually stabilize his gun. Plus, he's got a good keyhole. Shepard just took someone out in the open.
But chat, we're not saying, we're saying it's stupid. We're not saying it's impossible. Maybe.
Revanche just won his fight against Coda.
Which takes out a big Overwatch position. Oh, no, Coda wakes back up. Revanche is healing.
Oh my god, that's why you double tap!
Yep. The first video I have on my channel is an FNF video, and one of the moments I picked out was you telling me to double tap. So, double tap. Please. Oh. DJ's done really well to survive this far.
Oh, again, he's a very good player.
Yeah.
But now it's 4v...
If you scroll out a little bit
4v10
and look at Kabubi face, Ace, the front half of his gun disappears.
Yeah, so it just says Kabubi.
No, his gun disappears.
Oh. So DJ trying to spray out again.
DJ should have taken that M14 with that advanced scope on it.
Yeah, shoulda, woulda, coulda.
Yeah, I just thought we could have caster cards as well.
What question am I missing?
I'm trying to think. Have you ever played The Witcher 3?
I don't think so, Mod Addicts.
Oh,
DJ got one.
Anyway, have you ever played Witcher 3?
No, I have not.
I'm trying to think. Do you know the... Okay, you obviously haven't played Witcher 3. Do you know the card game Gwent?
Nope.
I'm trying to think. So in Gwent, you have these special cards which are...
Possibly.
Like
okay,
cards.
that one, Mod. I don't know. Like, I'd actually have to sit down and think about it. I'll think about it in between and speak to admins about it. Yeah, so this is what I was saying earlier, though, on the... And again, that's something I'm just going to have to think about and ask if admin, see if I can get an artist, see if that's all even possible. We wouldn't even need an artist, though. We would just take, like, snapshots of them or something. But this rooftop is very, very open. And they are getting shot at from random windows and getting picked off because it's very, very open.
I agree with that, but I think we definitely underestimated this rooftop because it has been very effective for them. The problem is DJ's the only one fighting right now. And
well, no, he's getting some support from Lolo. He's the sniper, though, with that frickin' Mosin.
Oh my god, the Mosin's gonna win it. Can he see? He can't. So Lolo can't see K, and he can't see Kabubi.
Pepit's starting to come up to DJ's building, though. I'm a little worried.
DJ's firing GLs.
One of the three guys that was Saddam and Koak, there's a third. He's dead.
DJ's just accurately... No, I think he's probably out now. Oh, no.
It's forced them to fold back there. The way that blast is going, it's just under the top tile. That is the round he wanted. Knocks K out. And that was, flares. Oh, smoke, actually. Oh, yeah, it was a flare. Oh, here comes Pepit.
Pepit's actually going to the incorrect build. Oh, no, he's heard it now. No? Oh, no, here we go.
DJ needs to shift guns. Pepit, I think, saw him run by those windows. Oh.
Did DJ hear him?
Oh, the vehicle's on. He might not hear it over the Vic.
No!
DJ!
My boy!
Hillary Clinton. Multiple shots to the back of the head. I am sorry to say DJ committed suicide.
We'll see him in one of our chats. And if he comes into Liru's chat or my chat, give him a well done. Give him a well done.
No, he did a great job.
Yeah, that was his first time commanding, and he's done it. He's done better than a lot of people. Oh, Saddam might see Turk. I think he just did.
8 minutes, not a lot of time left for these 4 remaining. Nope, it's down to 3 remaining Op4 guys to do maneuvering.
And one of them has a motor in the gun.
Alright, I am also going to message Nem with the dumb idea.
It's not dumb. It's very good. Like I said, I've got a job now, so I'm more than happy to throw some money in for it. Is that him now?
Hello?
Oh no, it's the weird one.
Hey, Maz. Hey, Maz,
Hello.
Maz.
Yes?
FNF trading cards.
Imagine.
I think I'm gonna leave.
Why?
Why? we were thinking of doing them in like packs and events.
And we
or
turn them
whatever.
into NFT.
And then we turn them into NFTs.
I'm definitely leaving now.
Oh my god. Lolo running out, getting shot with everything, switches to his... No, he's tripled. Wait, he's gonna dodge K? Oh, no he doesn't.
Kay is just confused right now.
K's like, wait a minute. Oh god, they just shot him so high.
They shot him
He's
into the
gone.
ground.
He's into the shadow realm.
He's gone. He's been reduced to the
Into the
shadow
shadow realm with you.
They just dug the grave for him.
realm. Wait, they're leaving Sector 2.
Oh my god. Does it matter? Because there's
Yes.
only Koak remaining.
Yeah, I think it does matter, because Koak's gonna win.
No, he's gonna get his... Shepard's about to come behind him on the fence and take him out. It's over.
No, he's not.
I got 2 400-meter kills with the iron sights. I'm pretty happy.
Nice.
Oh yeah, Maz, when you came in earlier and you were asking for us,
Uh-huh.
I was there.
Yeah, I
just-
kind of figured.
I just neglected to talk to you. It's no offense to you. Damn. It's gonna be good. This is
Yes, I agree.
It's been a good round. Enjoyed it. The first mod pack has been a success. The first game of the new mod pack has been a success. Run, Koak! Just
There's
run!
some things we need to iron out for Cold War, but yeah, like the Hun IR is still in, which I completely forgot about.
No, I didn't even notice that.
Yeah, you know, just hey man, it's like they just
Cold
went into
War,
the future,
Hunt
right?
IR edition.
Oh, and Pepit's about... What? Pepit, that wasn't a bush that just walked in front of you.
Pepit, that was a bush.
Ah,
It doesn't matter. The bush got smacked. Alright, so again, it was... Oh, wait, we still have a wounded guy. No,
No,
Saddam!
he's dead.
Rip.
Saddam, oh my god. A little early for that guy.
Saddam's helmet is very strong. Wow. How... But...
Again, DJ's in my chat. Yeah,
How-
it was just a really good first performance.
headshots
Thingy.
did
So
you
well
just...
done. Well done, DJ. Clap, clap.
Did you have any questions so far?
No, shut up. I'm
Hey,
kidding.
that's
I
mean.
love you. I love you. Okay. How long did it take you to make the uniforms?
I don't know, like 5 hours maybe in total.
Ooh.
Nice.
We still got more coming though. Do you like British people, Dream? Do you like British people?
Do you know how upset I was when I learned that we weren't going to have British people in the first few
Well, guess what? Hey, end of March, you're gonna get British people.
I don't want to wait till the end of fucking March. I want them now.
1980s British people.
I want them right fucking now. I will lead. I'm gonna lead a British. I'm gonna lead. I'm gonna be a platoon HQ for one of the British elements, and I'm just gonna be really shit at it. Not on purpose, just because I'm terrible.
You like the Falklands? Are you gonna take a vacation to the Falklands?
I ain't taking a vacation to the Falklands.
Well, you will at the end of March.
I'm fucking taking the Falklands.
All right, you guys have a good stream.
Yeah, you too, buddy. Dream, you good, buddy?
The Falklands.
No, Dream.
I must go to the Falklands. Oh, sorry. I blanked out for a second there. What did I say?
Don't worry about it.
All right. Well, that was a good round.
All right, Op 4 has 2 PTR 80s.
So I said earlier that I'm not going to order any food tonight, but I have no desire to go downstairs and cook myself something.
While Blue 4 has 4 armed M1151s. Which I believe are Humvees, but hey, technical term.
Maybe we should do a fundraiser stream for the cards.
What?
Fundraiser stream for the cards.
I've already been doing a lot of fundraising streams. I think after
I've
next
seen.
week, I'm gonna be fundraisered out until we do pay for
Well,
pain.
I
And I gotta
do
keep
it then.
drinking my caffeine here. I'm almost out, actually. I'm gonna have to disable that command in a second.
Oh,
Actually, with these two, Modded, can you disable the caffeinate command for me? Because I'm actually gonna be out of it. Yeah, I'm out.
Okay. Well, actually, so have you heard
Next time.
that if you drink Coca-Cola, you are an evil person? Do you want to know why?
Why?
So, again, I'm not trying to make a joke out of this, but I found it funny because I drink a lot of Coke. Like if you ever come into my stream and I face cam on, good chance you'll see me drink a bottle of Coke.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, they didn't shut off business in Russia. So, I would just like to formally apologize that I am drinking Coca-Cola. So if you drink Coca-Cola, apparently you're a terrible person. Anyway.
I'm actually really curious about this right now. Like
the cards.
Yeah, and we just turn them all like just to be something
would
small
be
and dumb.
It would be cool. Like
It
having
would be
full
really
sets.
cool.
It
Like,
would, I want full set. Like we
I'm
can-
actually gonna look into this.
I will find like fully. If you look into
No,
it,
no,
and
no,
you learn
because here's what we do. Here's what we do. Here's what we do. I tell people, hey, go back through all my footage. Remember an op that you really liked. Remember the date from it. Go get me a picture of you, and I will mint it into like a card, and then we can get these published. Like, I think that would just be like a really cool, like, internal thing, you know? Like, actually. But I'm gonna have to look into it. But that's how I'm spending my time tonight, because I had a brief I had to give to TOC, also known as the 700th Cadian, for tomorrow's op. But that got handled a lot quicker than I thought, so I have some spare time now.
All right. Okay. Yeah. Find out because you have more connections than I do. Tell me, and we will brainstorm. And
So
will
I have to. I'm obviously gonna get the staff's approval before I look into this, but that would be.
Again, if you get it, and then you get the I imagine because player approval would also be a.
Oh yeah. No, I'll probably like run a poll and like say, hey, like.
I will
And then we just
genuinely-
like. I'd have to set prices, and I'd have to, give them all out, but like just for a few cents a card, like
Yeah, a few
something
cents, something that we can
something
at least,
silly.
We don't have to necessarily turn a profit, but
No, there's no profit involved. It would
Yeah,
just like to
recouping.
assign them some sort of value, because that's the whole
obviously.
point of collecting cards.
and then give it 10, 20 years when
Yeah.
the F&F is dead in the water, and maybe they'll be worth something. But yeah, like I said, I'm fully in on that. Like I'm now also thinking about different things, different, you know, all that stuff. So shit. Yeah, now you got me excited. Got me fuck sakes, Liru. But like I said, I've got a job now, so
Yeah.
I want so yeah. So we like NFTs.
Liru fishing for feet pics again. Oh my god.
Not feet pics. We are past that arc. That arc is finished. That's in the background. It's gone.
We could have a meme pack come out of them, and one of them is going to be a Dreams feet pic NFT FNF trading card.
No. No.
I mean, okay, what memes would we need for FNF trading cards? Oh, we would need your feet. We need
fine.
Iander blowing something up with AT.
Blowing something up.
With the Audrey Hotto incident.
So it's my most viewed clip. So I like this. It's Stark missing his pistol shots and then being killed. that one's a definite.
So a fumble. A fumble.
Yeah, a fumble.
A fumble.
We need fumble cards. Like
Fumble cards?
legendary fumbles that have happened.
All right, I'll fix it then. Thanks for letting me know. But yeah. Legendary moment.
Fumbles.
That would just be something silly and funny to do. I like that.
Oh god, this is gonna be so. It's gonna take some time, but they're going to be a thing. We'll do them in like waves. So we'll have the first wave, which will be, I guess we could do Scandi Recon versus.
Yeah, we'll do Scandi and Papega because those are the two main that I always cover.
And then we'll have the side cards, which will be like the meme cards and then the caster cards.
I'm also being told in NA3 there will be T55s. Oh,
for God's
that's a ways away, but yeah, I like it.
Yeah. I would say I'm going to stay up, but I have to work at 12 tomorrow, so. Unfortunately, I'm much less likely to do NA now. But it's okay, because I'm earning that moolah.
Oh, God, and then Stark's fumble where he could have broken Audrey Hotto's record with the freaking stinger. Yes! We could mint all of the really crazy things as trading cards.
And then turn them into NFT.
I love it.
You could earn them on the blockchain.
Like, this is such a dumb idea, but I really want to do it. I will actually look into this.
Yeah, like I said, I'm fully on board. Whatever we need to do. Bang. We're in there. Maybe we could do an auction.
Sell the NFTs for literally cents on the dollar. I can basically resell your feet pics again. That's what this is turning into.
Except this time I'm actually maybe going to get something out of it.
Oh no, you're not getting a dime, buddy.
Yes, I am. I will kill you.
FNFTs! FNFTs! Friday Night Fights non-fungible token.
Oh my god, this is the best idea we've ever had. We're not even drunk.
Oh Oh my god, we're stone cold sober. That's the worst part about this.
It is. Yeah, no, this is. Imagine what we could come up with if we're drunk.
Oh my god.
This is great. I love this. Yeah, no, this is good. Oh, damn, thick mission file.
No, I'm literally gonna bring this to Nemesis's attention.
Oh yeah, no, you better. We could do 1v1.
So I have a personal friend that's a graphics designer, like professional, and he could make me a template for the cards too.
This is, I mean, actually, this is kind of the same. I have a friend, my brother's friend, who does professional tattooing. Mm-hmm. So, you know, he could also come in clutch. I'm going to get him to design my one. Oh, no,
shit.
Pictures. What?
We need to ask Maz why we can't see the map screen at Brief anymore.
To be fair, they probably don't know that.
Well, yeah, but we need to ask him to say, hey, because we used to.
Where the fuck is he? I'll ping him now.
Yeah, just ping him and ask. I'm going to switch my push to talk on.
You know what? This is the greatest idea you've ever had.
I'm going to be honest. Like, I'm actually excited for this. Don, don't worry. I've been DMing them on my phone. Just to, bring this idea. Because, no, like...
It's good.
In the past, I want to say 6 months, I've been coming up with a lot of crazy little small ideas that expand what we're doing, but also make a little bit of money. So like Paper Pain's expansion, for example, the new project I'm working on that's Vietnam related might be a small financial expansion. This could be a small financial expansion, like just little silly dumb things that why the hell not, you know? Like, entrepreneur, all this crazy BS for the hell of it.
Even so, like, we'll be putting money in. And
I gotta get into merch again, too. Good God.
Yeah.
F&F merch.
Okay, we're probably not allowed to do that one, considering that's their domain.
True. So we wouldn't use F&F. We would just use the cards that people.
NFN.
FNFNTs. There you go.
NFNFTs.
Everyone's naked again.
Oh,
Everyone
naked.
spawns naked.
Oh no, they're not naked anymore. Bad.
Oh my God.
Yeah, but the thing is, okay. What a. Oh no, that's okay. I clicked on one. Don't worry.
Falcon just sent me a picture of a shirt that says, "In my defense, I was left unsupervised." I'm half tempted to tell him to go send that to OFCRA admins to appeal.
Oh no. Oh, did he get banned?
Yeah, remember he got banned for 4 weeks. I'm using voice to text for this one. Hey Falcon, send that to OFCRA as your ban appeal, and I'm sure they'll perfectly understand.
I didn't know he got banned from OFCRA.
Yeah. So, I want to clarify a statement real quick. So, we accidentally put out a rumor saying he was also being investigated for stuff that happened in a stream, and he was being investigated by FNF staff. That was a lie.
No, it wasn't. He's being investigated.
Shut up. You're not even a staff anymore. But we thought he was being investigated for other stuff, but turns out that was all wrong. So don't worry about it.
I am not a wooden stick.
Wheaton's telling you to shut up because he's an actual staff member. But no, we heard a rumor. We reverberated the rumor. That's completely on us for spreading misinformation. So we're trying to come out now and say that.
Well,
in this case, I'm meaning myself and a few of my moderators that also spread it, because that's what we heard. And because Falcon is Falcon, we just assume because Falcon's crazy.
What did you do, Dawn? I think I only know Dawn as your mods. I know Falcon's one of your
Falcon
mods.
actually sent it to the... He sent it to OFCRA!
Beautiful.
Oh, and he just sent me a message! He sent it to PHK from OFCRA!
Beautiful.
Falcon is just that abrasive, chaotic energy type. We have an op we need to cover. I'm sorry for sidetracking, but this is hilarious. All right, mission info brief. Give it to me, Dream. Go.
Okay. I was gonna do like a I was good at that.
Yes, I'm fake news.
Shit.
I know.
Sorry, getting my voice together. I have forgotten how to read. Russian Spetsnaz are planning an attack on the town of Klamila. French forces are setting up a defense around 3 objectives. We know the Russians have a small recon team lurking somewhere to the north, and the main force is coming from the southeast. Area of operations: rich forests surrounding the large town of Klamila. Mission rules: Op 4 squads need to attack from the safe starts they are starting in. Squad leaders and team leaders can teleport to set up the plans. And there you are.
Okay. So game mode is terminal hack. So hack time is going to be 2 minutes, 120 seconds. If the terminal is interrupted in the hack, as in Blue 4, who's the defending faction, is able to interact with the terminal after Op 4 does, it'll pause the hack timer. I think only in Rush it resets, but it should also state here that it would do something like that. But otherwise, that's pretty much how it works. When the terminal finishes the hack, the terminal then starts beeping, blows up, and becomes, you know, a completed objective for the attacking faction, in this case, Op 4. So, pretty standard in terms of everything down. No magnified optics, no NVGs. Mat settings, since that's up top, no HE rounds on either side, 2 AT rounds per mat gunner and assistant, so each team should have 4 rounds total. We're going to start with Op 4 since it's the attacking faction. We are doing a modern op with the new mod set, so it's Spetsnaz with Gorkas. Cholt's already starting to climb a tree. I see him all the way over there. Loadout's going to be your 74s, RPKs, PKPs, RPG-26 for the LAT light anti-tank, T5000 sniper rifle for the sniper, and then the choice of the 45-round mags with an AKS or an ASVAL, and then the PP-2000 or the AKS. Assets-wise, you got 4 KAMAZ transport trucks, 2 BTR-80s, 5 unarmed gazes, and 2 armed gazes with a PKP. 19 boxes of 100 rounds, and then you have to remember the AGS on the turret is disabled, so it's just there for the PKP. Looking over at the roster real quick, we got Jib Style commanding, Vagrant leading the marksman group, Fred as the medic, Riccardi as the sniper, Wise and Green Thumb both taking the AKS with the 45-round magazines, taking the other sector, which is on the top left there. We have a lot of different spawn sectors here, good God, but Op 4 is able to teleport between them so they can stage from different attack angles, so they can get that staging done quicker so it doesn't cut into the 50 minutes of maneuvering. But otherwise, Spiky leading Alpha HQ with Cholt and G-Legs being a dedicated vehicle crew for Alpha. Alpha 1 being led by Arcane with Connor, Mimi, Theli, Pepit, and Kay. I know Theli is Theli Indir. If we have names, I get cut off, so I just, call it as I see it. We've got Alpha 2 with no leadership. Instead has Bates, Iqbal, Freddy, and Crolio together. Bravo HQ has Arma Jesus leading looks like they merged Bravo HQ and Bravo 1 together, so we see Arma Jesus as the squad leader, but the team leader is Flux because he also has that slash in his name. But we got Grab, who is one of the vehicle crewman slots. I don't see anyone else. Oh, okay, so Vince is the other one because he also has that carbine AKS. We got Schnuffles, Novix, Kane, Guy Fieri, Artisan, and Kane in that group together. Sideways leading Bravo 2 with Michael, Autovisky, Coda, Mags, Legal Action, and Roster all together. Delta 1 has Ash leading with Swola, 2600, Henrich, Tackleberry, Banks, and Kieslivsky. I probably butchered that. I apologize. And then Delta 2, I don't see a leadership element. Instead, it's the Auto Rifleman with Reaper, Seismo, Revenge, Sam, Bread, and Lolo together. So overall, pretty powerful roster. A lack of individual... Yeah, I butchered his name. I do apologize. Lack of individual powerful players, but we still have Papega here in force between Bravo, so that could be enough. I lied. We have Norris on Alpha 2 taking a leadership position. Norris, again, noteworthy individual player. He does like to do work. And for those that don't know what I mean by that, it means they are very common in getting behind enemy lines and just absolutely massacring people. Norris, preferred weaponry would be a machine gun to do something like that, but he can still find one and utilize it to his advantage. Otherwise, looking over at Blue 4. Blue 4 are probably going to be modern US kits of some sort. Nope, they're going to be the French Army kits that they have. So loadouts, we're going to see FAMASes with HK416. So this is definitely one of the newer things, because I know some of these guns come from 3CB factions. So we got Glocks, Mini-Me's, FN Mags, M136s as the LAT. So that packs a little bit of a bigger punch than the M72s. And then we have a mix here of M24s. So that's for the sniper, but the new mix, instead of seeing the SOCOM 16, they have the choice of a suppressed MP7, which is nice to see. And then crew and aviation either get the MP5 or a 416 as well. Nothing custom on the CSW. Real quick, let me check op for. Nothing custom on the CSW for them. But Blue 4 get 3 motorbikes, 2 transport trucks, 2 armed M240 Humvees with the armor for the gunner. 11 200-round mags. Nice. The M2s have 8 100-round mags, and again, they're up armored. And then you also have, okay, so it's 2 different types of M2, both with the same amount of ammo, but also both relatively up armored. One maybe having, they're both just different armor types in all actuality. But looking back at the Blue 4 roster here, we got Sven commanding. Interesting to see him command. Haven't seen him command that much. We'll see what he does. I mean, DJ last round did a really good job commanding.
Oh, Sven. Oh, that is a new one. Oh, he's got a nice little beret on.
So I like to see how things go. You got to remember the commanders get the get custom headgear. X-ray guys get custom headgear as well to help identify them. But Oddball being his 2IC, Jack being the medic already on a motorcycle, Korvac leading X-ray, Albin has his 2IC, Shepard taking the M24, Tymek and Sayek. I see Sayek with a Mark 14 for suppressed shooter. I don't know what Tymek took. But it's not even Tymek who has it. It's Despo, and Despo also took a Mark 14. In this terrain, I think a battle rifle suppressed would be better than a submachine gun. So I do agree with that choice. Op 4, they took the AKSs, which I would also agree with the AS-Val. I'm worried would drop off a bit too much. Plus, we've seen in the past the AS-Val doesn't really do the best, even in CQC situations. I like to call it the Humvee incident now. But otherwise, we got Captain Morgan leading Alpha HQ with Shy under him. Looks like they are taking the M2 Humvee. We're going to probably see a Humvee assigned to every squad here for Alpha Bravo Charlie Delta, since they have 4, because they can just, afford to send it. So Naders, Bayant, Maz, Falcon, Madafin, and Dooley all together under Alpha 1. That's a very powerful group. Bayant and Falcon, Dooley as Bayant's +1. Maz, really great player, mission maker, makes all these kits. Nader's also pretty good. I mean, the only one that I don't really recognize there is Madafin, so we'll see how he is able to do it. It's Madafine, but the E is cut off. Yanni leading Bravo 1 with Iander, Whiplash, Purton, Malin, and Ace all together, so members of Scandia Recon except for Ace. And then we've got Nafs, Iceberg, Cullis, Katz, Dobbs, and Nemesis all together. Again, Cullis and Katz and Dobbs, we've been seeing operate with Scandia Recon for weeks now, and they've been showing that same amount of aggression that Nafs and Nemesis have, and then Iceberg being paired with them with that machine gun. I think that's going to be a great combo, but now they're going to be on defense, so we'll see how that all goes. 1RW taking Charlie 1 with Miss Spear and Riley with the group, as well as Stottenberg. And then we have Frodo, Yanni, and Swan together for Delta HQ, with Stark, Turk, Skipu, and N1 as Delta 1, and then Charlie HQ just has Koak, and I'm pretty sure he's just meant to be a vehicle crew member because we see that wrench icon over his name. So really powerful roster, but Scandy's defense is not as good as their offensive game. So this is where I think Papega is going to be a little bit better on that advantage, but we also have Blue 4 with a lot of heavy hitter names like Bayant, Falcon, Dooley, Stark. So I think that's going to help compensate for Scandy's weakness on the defense. But in terms of the AO, tell me about the AO. What are your thoughts? Because I already see some pretty interesting things on this size alone.
Sorry, I was making Stark do a sexy dance to show off his kit. Anyway.
Of course. Sean, thanks for the resub.
Okay,
Hope
so Terminal 1 is a
nice
petrol station, or as you Americans would call it, the gas station. Cringe.
I'll go over the prediction if you want after we go over the terminals. I don't know if it's going to explode,
but if it can, that'd be 10 times more interesting.
So the things that explode are the fuel pumps. There are 3 fuel pumps. Those will cause a large explosion. Anything in the open around it will die. But yeah, an AT round will take them out or sufficient damage. But
it's in the garage of the petrol station.
Anything inside.
You've got a decent amount of defenses around it. You've got the tree line to the rear, which I guess has some support on it, so you won't see any people sort of flank run there. Yeah, it's not that good, if I'm perfectly honest.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of cover, and it will be easy to take if they, push a decently significant force onto it.
This is one of those AOs where you have a big open area around that terminal. If you find a place to put a guy prone to watch Op4 go into that, so there can be a triggerman for an explosive drop, especially tied to that fuel station, that would be the best use of this AO.
Just literally to the northeast, that big like pine tree with the very bushy leaves and the bomb, you could sit someone there.
Oh yeah.
But honestly, from a general defense point of view, it's not that good. Though I could see someone hiding in the concrete cylinder.
Yeah, but we never see that level of We see explosive traps, but we never see that level of sophistication on explosive traps in FNF. It's usually a lot more direct. But let's go over Terminal 2.
Terminal 2 is a sort of just another factorial area. A lot more buildings, and I actually have a pillbox here. But I think the pillbox, if I look close, pillbox was placed down by them.
Yeah, by Blue Force Fortifications.
I think it makes it a lot more effective because they have it facing the most open area. Maybe if they put it to the northeast, they would have been able to watch both and then have that corridor between the two northeastern buildings closed.
Real quick. Look at the terminal. Iceberg, he was laying on his side. Look at that. He stays right under the window. He can literally just camp this with that one position.
Yeah, we've seen this position used more and more and more. And I think people are starting to catch on to it now.
Some people are, some people aren't, though. Yeah. So it could still, it's not going to catch a Pepega guy out, but it will catch members of other communities out.
Just a random guy who hasn't played for that long. But I think this position is becoming more and more less effective. Common. Ice is now flying. Effective and common. They could actually do what Ice was trying to do and jump onto the roof, but again, roof is just a death trap. You'll be seen from miles away. But again, as I was saying, on the northeast side, if you were to put the pillbox there, you would have had this corridor in between these two sort of like the metal shack and then the building on the left. You would have had a corridor to move through, but they put the pillbox there next to a wrongly turned. Okay, that's an interesting setup, but fair enough. It's better than the first one for sure. We'd have to look at Terminal 3 to see which one is the actual best, but it's not bad. And defending this position is not going to be like a painful experience.
Yeah, so there's a bit of an outer perimeter wall with the fencing of the church. They're trying to get on the high ground of the church. Same issue they're going to have with the previous AO, though, except there's less buildings to fire from. But honestly, all of these AOs from a defensive standpoint kind of suck.
Yeah.
There's just a lot of ways to walk up on them, a lot of concealment and cover to
it's going to be down to the players
to
make them effective.
Yeah.
Rather than the actual positions.
But this is what I kind of hate about some of this type of terrain. There's open areas that you can lock down, but there's so many of them all around that it spreads your defense line thin. And the AOs are so close together that you're kind of forced to do a unified defense line around everything. But as soon as something's broken through, you're screwed. So this is going to be really difficult. Go ahead.
Interesting one.
Really difficult for them.
Red 14, where they spawn, they were only about 500 meters from the closest terminal. They do have Nishu and Skipu moving in very, very close to them, but if they are able to stay under the radar, they will be able to move straight through to the factory area.
Get right on top of it, but they're going to start hearing that Humvee.
Terminal 3. I think they've heard both Humvees at this point.
Yep. So Op4 X-Ray is getting low now because that Humvee is coming around. But real quick, I want to state just for the record, because we had a few people asking. So every op, they just picked off the gunner.
Damn, that's
good shot.
If they lose this Humvee, it's going to be a terrible thing for them. But
so, because I still have prediction time going real quick. For those of you that are new, I always run a prediction between every round, and you can decide who you think is going to win. So far, it's for channel points right now. Eventually, those channel points will have an additional use. I had an additional use for them, but I had to push it back because other stuff got in the way. But eventually, you'll be able to use them to torture me. But otherwise, this is one of those rare moments where the prediction time is exceeding the actual round time, because we're supposed to set those for 15 minutes. So I think there was just a goof up by whoever set the prediction. But reminder to my mod, set it for 15 minutes, please, because anything greater and we have issues like this. But that's okay.
So... quick one. That is now gonna. I think that was actually a bad decision for X-Ray to do that. Without being able to take out that driver, because first if that
Op4's rushing. Op4's rushing.
Beautiful. Anyway, Stark has got a Moors with a GL'd FAMAS. He's 120 pounds. I called him fat.
Op4 rushed a little too hard, and they just ran over Autovisky.
Nice.
He's okay.
Okay, fair enough.
Look at everyone gathering around going, oh shit, are you okay, bro? Blue 4, I guess, didn't have anything nearby to do the rush. We got another armed Humvee coming up to X-Ray. That's Timek.
Oh, Nishal.
But he's folded into the 240.
He was the one who got taken out early.
But Donnie, thanks for the 20-month resub.
Now that X-Ray have
I hope
shot,
you keep enjoying the operation.
Red for X-Ray shot,
nice
now
kick out of this area.
Delta are all just, you know, they've all just turned, looking straight at him now. Though this Blue 4 X-Ray force is getting awfully close. And they've actually just run straight into them.
Yeah, so Op4, I think, are going to try to regroup their forces on the right side of the AO and then do a unified push.
Just up Timek on the gun. Korvac jumps out. The rest of them are sort of confused.
What are they doing? Sniper just shot at them because Riccardi's up there.
They are confused. They just decided to come out in the open.
What is Blue 4 doing?
Korvac is now down.
Korvac got sniped by Riccardi.
There is one person.
Why did
left
they
in the
just...
vehicle.
No, he's dead, though. Oh, no, he's...
No, there is. Yeah, he just drive.
Drive.
It doesn't matter. Your friends are dead. Drive.
Drive.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Did he high bar the Vic? No.
Stop driving backwards. Please stop driving backwards.
Well, the bullets are... Excuse me, the glass is bulletproof, so it will take a few shots, but... Yeah, eventually, but okay.
Also, that sniper can pierce it. I'm fairly certain the window.
Nah, it's 7.62.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no, that is a 338. No, so it could
no,
do a little bit of
338, yeah.
penetration. But no, he double taps one of those. But yeah, X-Ray doing work here.
And there's another firefight going on between Bravo and Alpha HQ Bravo.
And the M2 Humvee starting to get some licks in.
Oh, it's actually protecting pirates who are being sort of pinned down right now. Armor Jesus getting engaged by the Humvee. And here goes King. King, we always see him at the front. There's never a time I don't think I've seen him at the front, but he might
Yesterday's
be caught by
OFCRA op was Boss Kata for the map. B-O-Z-A-A-C-A... No, B-O-Z-A-C-A-A-D-A.
King is laser focused on going for this M2 Humvee.
Roster is pushing down south here, going for that Humvee, as you said. Trying to shoot through the window, unable to get it, though. There's a headshot on the crew, double headshot, and that knocks Shay out. Shy, my bad.
Blue 4, Red 4's rush has just taken Blue 4 by like...
Oh, yeah, so you got this Blue 4 group cut off. They're trying to counterattack. Bay charging with his machine gun, but then is immediately picked off by Guy Fieri. Again, Bay, a really good player, but when he gets caught up against Papega, he is met his match. Yep, Artisan just took out that other guy.
Jib, Platoon HQ for Red 4 is dead.
At this point, though, at their range, so good early snipe, but Op4 starting to push in. A lot of Blue 4 out of position here because they were planning, they did this big circle, as I said they were probably going to. And now Op4 with this rush play, it's not going to give Blue 4 a lot of time to reform a suitable battle line to actually cover the terminals. Schnuffles pushing up with the gas. They're going to steal the M2 Humvee.
Yeah, why wouldn't you?
He's getting behind a building right now, so I guess that was his original intention because he took fire. Korvac in my chat saying he's kind of salty. Oh dear, which skull is Korvac?
No, Korvac was part of the force that dismounted in front of...
Oh, and yeah, in the middle of X-Ray and got wiped. Oh.
I don't know why you guys decided to stop there.
That was bad.
Yeah. You have Saddam, Burt, and Koak all in this one building with Mimi and...
Let's try to look in the opposite direction here.
Cole, Colonel R. Colonel, just call him Colonel. Just outside. They might just be able to take him out from the window here. Saddam's looking. Saddam might have just
He's gonna probably catch Mimi out right here. Nope, he looked away.
No, I think he saw him.
There we go. Switching to his handgun?
Okay.
Switching to his rifle?
Dude just decided to do a little dance there. Ooh. Ooh.
There's the pick off. Fine shooting, Saddam. Op 4 will not find your WMDs today.
Fair enough.
And he gets picked off as Bert also comes in, and that takes out the other member of the 82nd. BTR firing down around Maz's position. They got to be careful, though. Yeah, Op 4's looking. He's seen friendlies here. Maz has AT. I think he's going to fire it. There's the 136 shot.
Yep, that's Sam down. I think, was that?
Sam's unconscious. Lolo is the gunner. He is dead. Flux comes up, gets taken out by Maz.
Look at the amount of blood by Maz, though.
Yeah, he's going to need a few seconds to bandage, and he is immediately fired at by Autovisky.
How is he not
Whoa!
dead? Okay, he finally goes down.
So 4 kills in the BTR for Maz, and he's only unconscious, but I doubt he's going to wake back up. That was good. That was good.
Yeah, that was good.
I don't give Maz enough credit, but at the same time, I always mention Maz, he makes the kits. He makes the missions for FNF. He is a very good player. He knows all the intricate stuff.
Is he's cheating?
Yes, he pre-builds everything to be at his advantage. He has all these secret little slots he takes to get all of the good armor, of course. Yes, that's exactly what I mean, Dream. Gotta discount everything, I point out, don't you? Next thing I'm going to tell you, Bay intentionally slots with Dooley because Dooley gives him a +5 to his defense because this game works like Dungeons & Dragons now.
That one is... Well, you know, actually, if these cards come to fruition, that's a buff we could put on them.
Pair your Dooley NFT trading card with Bayans and you get a bonus. God damn it.
+5 to defense.
God, shut up. That could be something we do, but shut up.
That's actually a really good idea, but shut the fuck up.
We got AT firing on Malin's building because there's a dead guy also in Malin's building. Let's see, that was Whiplash. He got his head blown off by AT.
Maz just got destroyed, but he was still alive. Technically.
Yeah, DJ, you did great last round.
Here. Yeah, I've noticed in recent weeks BTRs haven't actually been as proficient. I don't know what it's like over in NA. They never...
So in an environment like this where the BTRs don't have a lot of room to do Overwatch, yeah, they fumble around a bit because that allows for infantry to, you know, hide in trees, get close, and take it out, and that's exactly what Maz did there. But more open maps, especially desert ones, the BTRs are a bit better, but at the same time, they could easily drive, you know, around and they get fumbled by an 800-meter shot. Norris is down. Where is Falcon?
Just all the way south. Look,
of course he is.
You made the joke that, you know, it was a joke that he's being investigated by FNF, but I can't lie, he doesn't make it easy for himself.
No, he does not. He's a marksman with an ACOG.
He's a squad marksman.
Well, let's look. That's because everyone else in the squad is dead because they... Okay, so no, he's back here because this was the Blue 4 group that was back here, so he's evading these guys. And he's trying to. So if his squad was still alive and all the way into town, then I'd be with you. I would say that's bad, but...
Do you see what I mean?
Yeah.
Though?
Well, that's because he knows how to survive in a situation like that.
We put a bit more context onto it, but it doesn't...
Look, I will be the first to throw Falcon under the bus, all right? I have in the past, but...
I'll be at 0.5.
I just... My judgment is... The institutions need to be applied evenly for punishment, regardless of my personal friendship with everyone. Once that starts not being the case, like a Star Sim or a few other Arma communities I have seen in the past, then I leave that community. But anyway, Riley gets taken out.
Neglects to answer.
Oh, Dream.
Personal opinion, my ass.
Falcon's alone. That's because his entire group got wiped, so he is trying to move back to the north now.
Oh, but they caught... Oh, Marlon just saved Kabui, and then he
yeah, Kabui still gets his face kablooied.
That was really good from Marlon, because Marlon realized, like, really quickly after.
So we got Cullis firing with an MG.
He's tap firing with an MG, you mean?
There's Terminal 1's hack started. You got 2 members of Blue 4 trying to run back in. They have those 2 minutes. They could make it. Explosives went off. I'm not sure if it got any kills. Looks like they were able to fold back in time.
Oh, Vagrant just got killed by a nade. Or downed by a nade.
I don't know. Op4's force is looking a little diminished, but at the same time, that's because they have a big chunk of forces in the back moving in.
Stackenberg and Sanchez taking.
Yep, Reaper holding.
Sanchez could make Sanchez making a mad dash to see if he can get into it. The problem is he's going to have to go through into a really wide open area and probably sacrifice himself. Or actually, if that's a smoke, then he's got a really good idea.
Right on, Monty. Thanks for dropping by.
He just hit Stackenberg. And he hit himself. He legged himself.
Yeah, well, remember, kids, once you pull the grenade, the pin on Mr. Grenade, he's no longer your friend anymore.
Well, no, technically not. Once you let the handle go, he's not your friend anymore.
Oh yeah, but you can't do that in this video game, sir.
Yeah, you can. Ace. Have you never primed a nade?
Okay, you get what I'm talking about. Sanchez has 45 seconds. He can just fold in on the right. I think they'll be able to stop the hack here. No, Sanchez is getting shot by Vince.
He decided to just not heal his leg.
Sanchez, come on, touch it. Touch it.
Touch it. What do you touch it?
Touch it.
No one's shooting at you. That's a grenade.
You. Sanchez! Sanchez, touch the terminal!
I can't tell if nades are worse or people have just gotten worse.
The terminal. The terminal. The terminal. The lid.
I guess
the lid.
Of terminal stupidity.
Shut up.
That was actually really good. That was a really good pun.
Alright, terminal 1 has been hacked.
Oh my god, what a pun.
I don't mean to be mean to people, but that was a bit of a fumble in my opinion.
Oh. He didn't die.
So you gotta remember, you gotta play objective when you play PvP, because once you get tunnel visioned on kills, then you're gonna lose. Almost every time you will lose.
Here is probably a Call of Duty player, and they don't know how to do that. Let's be honest.
So Op4 making a pretty nice push here because Pepega went back, grabbed some vehicles, pushing up with them. They have the M2 Humvee at their disposal now, which you see Schnuppels in, solo crewing this. And now they're gonna, ooh, he just picked off a guy in one of the bunkers.
Ooh, who was that?
No, they're leaving the bunker. My bad. I thought I saw a name disappear, but that's because they were running out of the bunker here to get into the building behind. I do like seeing Iceberg in this little cubby here, overwatching that terminal, but I don't think it's going to be enough. We got Pepega spearheading now.
Clapped immediately.
And we still have Op4 X-Ray coming around. They have a direct shot into Terminal 3, and Blue 4 has nothing in Terminal 3 because they're committing all of their defenses on Terminal 2 and holding the territory around, leaving Op4 to potentially flank around from the south. So this is really just a fight for Terminal 2, but this could still swing either way. Malin's still in that one building. You hear that M2 firing up into this shed. Not sure if he saw anyone. I don't see any bodies. Malin is dead. Yes, he is. He got blown up by some GL fire, and now his body's going down the stairs. And now there's a pull in him.
Ouch.
Ow.
Where?
For me, his, like, right over his left glute. Like, so in his waist.
Left glute. Let me have a look.
But Ragdolls, you gotta remember, our client side, not server side.
Oh, it's in a worse place for me. Oh, it is exactly where you would want it to be. It's in a worse
place.
It is exactly where you would not want it to be.
So, hey, they did an entire platoon push on us, huh?
Yeah, they did. And you guys were not expecting it.
No, I mean, well, like, I go back to our dismount and there's 2 gases there, and I was like, oh, I don't remember having those.
Real quick, Maz, when we go into the map screen for the first time, before the round officially begins, we don't have access to the map anymore.
We don't know what's happening either.
Gotcha.
Can you guys not see it either?
No.
Oh.
Ooh!
Just watch Riccardi nail Stark's buddy. No, really.
Gaz got annihilated. Coda hits Purton. Yanni kills Coda. And Grav bleeds out.
Ooh,
So Pepega tried to push here on Terminal 2, but they're getting curb stomped. Clown gets the kill. Schnuffle's just pushing this Humvee around. Yanni thinks it's a friendly.
No, he definitely knows that's an enemy.
No, otherwise he'd be giving it more attention. AT goes in, that was Iander. Maybe Yanni was getting into cover, but then he's shot at by Vince or Clown there. Vince pushes in, takes Dobbs out, and then he is taken out by Nemesis on that second story.
Schnuffles managed to get to cover, and you have Guy Fieri here, sneaking up on the Ander.
Yeah, but Iander taking shots from Schnuffles and gets knocked out by Schnuffles.
That was really good from Schnuffles because he was not in a good position.
Op4 in a lot of positions to bypass Blue 4 defense on Terminal 3, but we got Humvees pushing back to Terminal 3 here. Could set up an impromptu defensive line. Op4 still having the majority of Delta.
Is Alpha, they pushed right out into the middle of the street. We have Bert on the other side. I don't think he has any AT.
This is very close on either side. I cannot tell you who is going to win. This is going to definitely be a shorter round, though.
Falcon doesn't have AT. They've got this BTR in the middle
Yeah,
of
that
the road.
BTR right there. Prime
AT.
target, but no one has any way to take it out.
Unless Bert or the other is a Explo spec. No, none of them are. In fact, Koak has got an MP5K. I don't know where he got that from. Oh, Koak was in a vehicle, wasn't he? I think he was.
A little bit of a lull on all fronts of the fighting as all sides are trying to regroup. Guy Fieri pushing Nafs. Two Titans here. Nafs gets the kill.
You have Mikkel here, who's just behind Guy Fieri.
Yep.
He has that PKP.
That FAMAS, though, it's a really fast-firing gun. Unfortunately, that PKP outpaces him. That bigger caliber, Michael has to land less shots on the body compared to Nafs with that smaller 5.56. I think that's a FAMAS's caliber, right?
Here comes BTR pushing out into the open. Don't know actually if the closest AT was the Ander.
Clown is pushing up to where Nemesis is. Nemesis here's the stairwell last second. And Clown literally pushes right up as Nemesis was trying to adjust, and Clown had a great double headshot there.
Terminal 3 started and everyone pretty much
Yeah, Blue 4.
Terminal 2. Yeah, no,
Yeah, so the Blue 4 guys, they pulled a few guys back. You got so one of the Humvees drove past. They're not trying to desperately come back. Op4 has too many of their forces here. Iceberg trying to fire at Clown here from the window, unable to land the kill. I think Op4 has this because of that really nasty platoon rush, which we haven't seen a platoon rush in a while, but here definitely paid off. Grenade.
Platoon rush, Pathega Pirates cleared them out.
Oh yeah. Was that the one where they ambushed it, but then they still?
With the BTR.
Yeah, but then Blue 4 still,
they still
won because the rest of. That is my favorite thing to bring up of, you know, just because you have one group like Scandi or Papega on your side, and they literally have their best game, if the entire rest of your team fumbles it, you're screwed.
Here comes Clown. Sven's not looking.
Yeah, Iceberg just took that one guy out. Clown staying in this little bunker here. Bates getting shot at by Sven.
Oh, Ice gets another.
Iceberg's here's that. Clown looking around.
Clown
doesn't know. Iceberg, get him! He gets the kill on Clown, but now Iceberg's got to jump down and stop the hack before Op4 pushes another guy in.
And he does.
Hops down. Stops the hack. Schnuffles coming in. Iceberg not checking his rear. Iceberg's dead. Shot multiple times in the ass by Schnuffles, and he falls over.
So you're immune when you do that enhanced movement, by the way.
No, you're not.
Yeah, he just took all those rounds.
No, he was getting shot in the ass, though, so it doesn't do a lot of damage. Rory coming around, fumbling that. Rory getting caught in the reload as Riley pushes, but runs out of ammo as Michael also flanks. And now you got the reload dance war. Riley and Rory both going down because each other's assistance on the outside. What was that?
Terminal 3 in 3, 2, 1, and...
Banks clearing the area first before he initiates the hack again. Iceberg fails his wake-up check. The dance of death.
Ice is looking to the sky.
I'm hearing people getting shot. Banks needs to initiate the hack. Michael coming up. He's checking these bodies, trying to drag Rory back. But Op4, we need to see them reinitiate this hack. Riley being double tapped. There's hack 2 reinitialized by Banks there. Falcon coming up. He gets a knockout on Hendrich. 1 minute 40. The BTR is pushing up. Falcon's desperately trying to push to get away from that BTR. Koak and Falcon. Smokes are out. Banks shuts the door on Falcon. Falcon blows him away. Falcon dodging Michael. And he gets him, but Falcon gets knocked out as well. It's up to Bert.
He falls over the...
that was a great circle play by Falcon. Bert, you gotta touch the terminal, buddy. Bert, touch the damn terminal. I get you're checking up there.
No, no.
Bert, what are you doing? Bert, stop the hack. Please, for the love of God.
Here comes the boys.
Here comes the Fred. Bert, terminal. All right, cool. Fred's gonna come around.
Wake up check. Oh!
Fred was not looking in that corner, smoke in his eyes. Bert gets the kill. Vagrant's gonna come around the other side. Bert trying to get back up on that roof area. Vagrant fired at. Bert, turn around! Bert!
Vagrant, touch the thing.
Hack still paused.
Vagrant.
Blue 4 doesn't have any. They have Despo, but that's it. That's GG. Because now they got the BTR 80 in position. Look at all of the guys down around this. There's 5 people down. This has been brutal.
I think Ice killed about 3 or 4 of them.
That is going to be GG. That was a 25-minute round, too. Despo get knocked out as he's trying to get in the 50 cal Humvee. That's GG. Really great rush play by Op4. Yes, it was costly, but there was fighting on every side there. There was just absolute chaos. And that's partially in part because Jibsai was taken out early on his Op4 command, so he wasn't able to coordinate his forces, but just through sheer rushing, they were able to catch Blue 4 out of position. Despo woke back up, tries to charge in, and then the BTR 80 bitch slaps him again. But that was crazy.
You know what the last thing I did before dying was?
What?
I marked my location and said entire fucking enemy platoon.
To be fair, you somehow managed to kill, like, I can't remember who it was.
You got 4 kills. You got.
I think it was
I got
Flux.
5 kills.
I think it was Flux when you just didn't deserve to kill him.
Yeah. The last firefight you went into, or you went down, you killed the guy, but you basically took the BTR out, killed the gunner, knocked the driver out. Driver eventually bled out. You then someone was firing at you. You basically whipped around. I think it was Otto Visky. You took his head off, and then another guy shot at you. You started shooting at him, and then you traded, but you actually killed him, and you only went unconscious.
Damn. Gonna have to check the AR, I guess.
R. Say so.
Sustained assault.
Sassy Baka assault.
Alrighty, see you guys.
See ya, man. Good luck in round 3.
We've got BTR 60.
Thanks, buddy.
And a Hilux.
Southeast Angola.
2 NSVs. 3 PKMMG Desert Nests. 1 Huey. Armed. And 5 transports. Nice.
All right, let's see. Op4 attacking. What is Op4 attacking? It's a destroy objective.
You. Oh yeah, there was a map added in that began with an S. Do you remember any of the maps that were added in?
No, I didn't look. I like to be surprised.
SU.
So sorry?
No. It's on tip of my tongue. SUM.
Sumera?
Say that again?
Sumera?
When you
Or
get
Sumerai? Something like that?
When you get some of these nuts in your mouth.
You motherfucker. I can't be mad at you for that one, though. I walked right into that. I can't actually... Like, I'm just disappointed in myself more than anything. Like, fuck you. That is, I think, the best jab you've ever done to me. The best jabs you can make to people is when they're like not even pissed at you, they're just pissed at themselves, because that was honestly good.
I actually have to
wow. I'm gonna have to get Bloodwing to roast your ass. Like, good God. To make me feel better about myself, because that was genuinely good. I wrote that timestamp down. That's being a clip. Yeah. You genuinely got me. Okay, fuck you.
Someone clip that and send it to me.
Fuck you.
Forever. I want it forever.
I actually was thinking what map, because I know there were a few new maps I had that I'd never seen before. I'm like, yeah, we had a Yellowstone. There were 2 others. One of them did begin with an SU. I just couldn't remember. God damn it. God damn it.
Thank you very much, Dawn. Dawn came my chance as a Liru mod. Absolute unironic. 11 out of 10.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Oh. Oh. I can imagine it now. You go to bed tonight. It's like, what's wrong, honey? Someone told me I should put some of these nuts in my mouth.
Shut up. All right. Well, Green 4 has 2 NSV, 7 turrets, 3 PKM bunkers, statics, and an armed Huey.
Oh. It was a good night. Dawn just said my boyfriend just asked, is that Barb? Because Barb pulling that off would be impressive. Man got roasted about
I keep my guard up here. Yeah, I see Don saying that too. Good God.
Came up with I was playing earlier and then when I joined the game it said summer and I was like, oh, I can
That's the map I was thinking, you bastard.
You said it close enough to it. So I was like, okay, yeah, you know, let's go.
Just jump on it anyway, yeah. Took a risk and it paid off.
Yeah.
All right, there's the map and mission command updated. Now we just wait to be pushed in. God, I'm disappointed. No, this is something completely unrelated.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. Yeah.
So the first Ukrainian charity app went live on the channel.
Mm-hmm.
After a few side things that happened involving a famous person.
A famous person? Someone who's
I
famous?
decided I originally wasn't going to allow for comments on the video, but I said, screw it, we're going to do it because I just want to see what happens because I was told, yeah, I'm going to get a lot of nasty comments for it. Haven't gotten a single one. And I'm disappointed because I wanted to have a good laugh.
On my way.
Oh, thank you.
That's right. I'll be the
But
first.
that at least has restored some of my faith in humanity, but good golly, like all the stuff surrounding it. I know
Well,
it'll
I'm
die
gonna
out
cut
by
out.
next week, but it's like, good golly, gee willikers. Like,
Your
it
faith in
just goes
humanity?
to show
I'm
you
getting
if
rid
you've
of
been
that right
doing something for years, you got to really trust your own gut because you're the one that's saying all the stuff. But, you know, c'est la vie. What are you still laughing about?
No, just go look at the... I don't know how quickly you can see comments, but just go look at the video. Oh no, I got a bad comment.
Don, I know exactly where that joke's gonna walk into. I ain't saying shit. I ain't saying shit.
Go look at the comments of the video.
I gotta also think about looking into like how fantasy football is played because FNF does keep track of all of the statistics,
FNF
right?
fantasy football?
FNF fantasy PvP, and I gotta figure out how to monetize that too.
Maybe a $5 entrance fee, and then
No,
maybe
because
a-
I want to look up how they do it on like actual betting sports, but then I need to figure out what do I do like out of all of your players. So it's like, let's say we have like, you pick like your dream team squad. So it's a squad of, let's say like a team size. So like Alpha 1 or Alpha 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You pick
Okay,
7
I hate to interrupt
players.
you. My pizza is here. Keep talking. I will
Okay.
rewatch it later.
You take like 7 picks and then we keep track of those players as they're going through, and then whoever gets to the end like takes the entire pot. So it's like March Madness essentially, but we do it with like point values, and I just keep track of it. And then I take like 10% of the prize pool just as a servicing fee to keep track of everything.
I think that'd be very interesting.
Send in Goat Team 6 now.
Sup, how's your day, Liru?
Up or
Besides
one, yes.
falling for that joke.
Extra large Tiger, how are you doing, my friend? Thanks so much for the 9-month resub at tier 2. Hope you keep enjoying the ops, both watching and playing, since I know you're an active member in TSB. And yeah, no, I'm not even mad at the joke. I'm just like, I was a bit baffled that he was able to pull that off on me. But at the same time, it shows you no one's invincible. But it was a good one. It was a good one. Otherwise, random stuff. We have a lot of ops planned this weekend, so we're going to be covering the NA branch of FNF. I might cover all 3 rounds because they told me there's tanks in round 3, so I also had some coffee so I can stay up for it. Saturday, we have 700 KD in operation. I built them this big-ass carrier that they can launch planes from, and their player base is also going to deploy from. It's going to be a UT's Island takeover, probably be like an hour and a half, 2-hour operation. And then we have Operation Riptide, which I'm on the ground for. It's run by the guy that, I forget what I also called it. I called it Project something. But that's the community that has the custom PDA scripts, that had all the custom underground areas, the giant energy shield, the laser guns, the stuff where I taught a bunch of people how to properly plant minefields, you know, that group of players that I really like. So we'll see how all that goes, because he went on hiatus and he has prepped something really, really cool to continue his campaign. That'll be at 8:30 Saturday. Times are in Eastern Standard. Sunday, 10 a.m., we're going to take a look at that Cryleave map, or what, I forget the name for it, but that new one that has all the underground bunker assets and stuff. That's going to be at 10 a.m. 3 p.m. I just gotta find the time.
I want play.
I'll bring up a few things that I'm looking into, but that's at 10 a.m. 3 p.m. we're gonna be playing with the SOG devs, and you know, maybe Drewski or Digby will show up as well.
Don't mention that. I can't go anymore because I work.
Oh, so we won't see Dream anymore, unfortunately. But Barb will hopefully also show up. Nemesis might be there too. There's also been some new names going in there. They're just very selective because I think I'm allowed to say it.
I made it in.
Didn't you have to sign something?
Yeah.
Yeah, so they make you sign something to go in there.
I think you can mention what it is.
I think I'll just mention that and leave it at that.
Yeah,
but and then let's see, Sunday. What else? There's something else we have after. Oh yeah, Scion Conflict devs are running a really big event with their mod. They've asked me to show up. I'm going to, in between the EU and NA branch, I have to bring 5 TSB guys and pass them the mod set, so I'll be first come, first serve. So speaking of the DayZ server, it was supposed to be released the 28th, but Frost needed another 1 to 2 weeks because we had a custom. So we're using Essaker, but we have built a shit ton of custom stuff, a shit ton of custom lore documents. And one of the really critical things to reach an end game area got deleted off of the workshop. So now we don't have a way for you to get into the end game area. So now we're trying, he figured out something, but he has to completely recode the end game area. So that's why he needs the extra time. Plus he has midterm, so it basically a lot of stuff fell at a really bad time. I wanted to have a stream schedule made by March to incorporate DayZ streaming times, but because we had to push that back, I've had to push all of that back. But I mean, in terms of Arma Ops, guys, I mean, next week we're going to do 1 or 2 more charity ops for Ukraine, but on top of that, let me just rapid fire list the op ideas. Sci-Fi Space Station Horror Op, a serious one. Some Flood stuff, some Among Us stuff, some Emu War stuff, some... Yeah, yes I did. With a straight fucking face. I gotta look into making freaking NFT trading cards for FNF now. Yeah. I mean, there's a lot. I mean, that's 5 things that I can just think of on the top of my head, but there's a lot of extra stuff I have to drop now too. So, oh, and then of course the new project coming up, another Checkpoint RP, the next MCO, the next Pay for Pain. That's literally like 30 hours of work right there.
This fucker here shoots this work out, like, you know, you get it out a decent amount of time. I have been fucking trying to make something that I want to run called The Fugitive. It is like, bravo on Mission Makers, man. That shit fucking hurts.
So Dark Pikachu, this is something we literally just came up with. I'm gonna have to go get like admin permission or anything. But what if we had a trading card for every player with an FNF, and we turned it into NFTs?
Okay.
So they
NFT
had
part
a
is
little bit of
joke.
value. That's like the extra part on the cake.
We are
But
not making them NFT.
I will totally make them into NFTs.
Please don't
I
make
will
them into
freaking do it,
NFTs.
Dream. You can't
No,
stop
don't
me.
do it. I wish I could.
Look,
I wish I could
I
do
will
it.
sell these cards. I'll then make a few shiny cards, all right? The shiny Falcon card is going to be the most expensive card, all right?
Why can't like the shiny dream card be expensive?
Because you don't even freaking play anymore, Goober.
Fuck you.
You got
I
a
used to
rusty
play.
Dream.
Fuck you. Excuse me. What about so if we're having moments, can I get my 12 kill streak on there with a marksman rifle? Can I get that?
Nah. Dream's trading card is just his feet. That's your special card.
No, that's
yes.
not my special card. That is not my special card. No.
I don't know. The NFT things I'm saying as a joke right now, but we'll see. Because
Naked
again, I'm
baby.
going to have to do a lot of research here. I love it when they come into my bedroom like this.
What? What?
I'm crying right now. Anyway, Pull with Seol. That's a funny name. Thanks so much for the 5-month resub. I hope you keep enjoying the operations. I do hope you get a nice kick out of this scenario. He turned out to be a member of the Taliban. Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
the
that
Taliban
was
coming into your room,
interesting.
Yeah, you like the Taliban coming into your room, yeah?
Surprise! Time to get started.
Surprise, 10 big muscly Taliban men.
I can't. I'm going to get incredibly racist in a second. Oh.
Yeah. No, you don't do that.
Oh my god. Okay. Let's read the mission briefing. Bail me out here.
Jesus.
Let's go.
Bail you out? Okay.
Yeah, right, Uga Booga, welcome.
You know what?
We
I'm
have
just
a
gonna do my normal voice. I know
little bit of
everyone
fun.
loves a movie voice, but I haven't trained my voice enough yet today.
Surprise.
It's kind of
Good.
fucky, wucky. I'll do my in-depth ASMR voice. We'll do the ASMR voice because I know everyone loves that voice. Okagwa rebels organize an ambush on 2 supply and ammunition depots run by government militia. Area of operations Sandish and Bushish. Mission rules for Op 4 only. 1 squad, Alpha, Bravo, Charlie, or Delta, can go into one of the smaller zones, including X-Ray. The rest have to stay in the main zone. The one Op 4 spawns in, and also is the largest. There you are.
Now, looking out on the preserve, it appears that Blue 4 is
Preserve.
defending 2 ammo caches. But we see a pack of wild Middle Eastern militias in the distance. It looks like these wild militias are equipped with quite a few interesting caps here. It appears to be the 2010 Tribal Militia Force. Their loadouts are going to consist of AKMs and AKS-74Us. Now, they also have RPKs and PKPs. Their light anti-tank appears to be an RPG-26, as we see one of the taller gentlemen display it. And then their recon sniper will get a T-5000, and then their marksman a choice of, the suppressed shooters a choice of an AKS with 45-round magazines, or an AS Val. Of course, the crew and
Yes,
aviation
very
boys get
interesting.
to have a mix of either PP-2000s or an AKS-74. Now, looking at their CSW, they don't have anything special but their assets. Here in the wild, we can see a Datsun 620 pickup open out in
that
the
is rare.
distance. Indeed. Next to it, we have the Hilux with the PKM on top. Oh, and then right behind them, we have 2 Land Rover 110s that are the closed model. Quite rare indeed in Angola. We do have a BTR 60 UN model.
Where the fuck did they get that?
It appears one was just caught in the wild by these forces
Wow,
here.
they are mean ones, the UN.
Quite a rare sight indeed. We've got some trucks, a battle bus, a Skoda, 2 open UAZs, 3 Islamic rebel motorbikes. I don't know what that dictates. But here they are, out in the wilds of Angola. We also have 2 sedans and 2 UAZs more. Now, Leading the pack today is going to be Vagrant. He is a very common pack leader. As you can see, he's already in the corner talking with the rest of his men and making his plan as they come to the assaulting point of where Green 4 would be defending. We have Schneider leading. Actually, no, he is the medic for X-Ray. Bert will be leading the X-Ray group. We have Stottenberg taking an AS-Val. Sanchez also an AS-Val. Thomas is going to be the sniper with the T5. Nope, he is a medic. It is going to be Saddam with the T5000. Ah, yes, Saddam in the Middle Eastern militia with the T5000. A very rare sight indeed. Shepard is going to be leading Alpha HQ within 4IB. He's got Pepit, Feli, and K, as well as Sayek, Matt is Fine, and Timek together. Iceberg will be leading Bravo HQ, a sight to see indeed, with Yanni, Parton, Misphere, Amalin, and Koak together under Bravo 1. Bravo 2 led by Nemesis with Cullis, Katz, Crolio, and Dobbs. Charlie HQ is also going to, interestingly enough, have Papega Pirates. Now, you see Papega already mounting up in the battle bus, and they are getting ready to go. Oh, geez, where is the prediction? I will put that up in a second. But we have all of our fun names within Papega, and then Frodo, Bant, Dooley, Swan, Yanni, Falcon, and Grav under Delta 1. I can see where you want that prediction because all of the really powerful players appear to be in this Op 4 pack. Let me put that up real quick.
You don't mind if I take
Go ahead.
Interfor, do you? Okay, thank you. Independent force. A government militia, as was said, they will today be wearing the modern African militia desert camouflage made by one and only Maz 38. Their loadout will consist of AKMNs, AKS-74s, and their sidearm, which is a PM. Their machine gunners or support gunners will have our PK-74Ms and PKPs similar to OP4. Their light anti-tank will be an RPG-26 with recon taking T5000, an AKS-74N or AS-FAL for the silenced guys. Crew and Aviation will have a choice between the PP-2000 or the AKS-74N. Now, as for their assets, they have two NSV low static 50 cals, or Dushkum, sorry. They have 3 open helixes, another rare breed that we don't typically see.
Yes, because they added that 3CB factions mod. You've been seeing the wild helixes slowly starting to return to the pastures.
And
quite a beautiful sight.
We have a HU-H1H or a Huey, which is armed. Again, a very, very, actually not that rare sight to see, but you know, it is always nice to have them come in. 2 BTR-40s. These are actually very, very, very rare, so it's great that we get to see them in the person today.
Ah, they are the Gender Marines, also known as the Gendarmerie, but I prefer to call them the Gender Marines.
3 PKM-MG Desert Nests. That is apparently a vehicle.
Well, it says the static because they also list the static
Fair
under
enough.
asset stream. You have to remember that.
I did remember this. It's just a box, though. It looks like a box, so...
It is literally a sandbag box with a machine gun.
Okay, anyway, I will go through the roster now.
Go ahead.
Leading, we have Mr. Korvac. He is the leader of the tribe today, as we've seen him lead
Yes,
other
I
times.
see. He's also already asserting his dominance here by getting on the high ground and looking around with a member of the pack.
Like the big boss should. In his X-ray squad, we have
Scandi is on
Jack
Op4.
800, Lolo, Revanche, Sismo
Lolo taking the sniper, by the way.
Oh, Lolo taking the sniper. I got it wrong. Bread and Captain Morgan. Jibstyle taking Alpha HQ.
Real quick, Seismo and Bread taking the 45-round suppressed AKs. Those are going to do quite well for them.
Yes, of course. Those will be quite a powerful weapon. Again, Alpha HQ have Jibstyle leading them with Spiky, Green Thumb, our friend Maz, Reaper's Insanity, Riccardi and Fred with Nightshade, who I didn't see.
Ah,
Very sorry.
real
Nightshade.
quick, if you look at Lolo real quick, it appears he is trying to go for the cheetah approach by climbing the tree.
Yes, of course.
Ah, yes.
We've known the independent forces.
And he falls
to be,
out again.
Oh, we've known the independent forces to be quite a wild bunch. So this is not a surprising thing to see. Continuing on, we have Norris, a very, very strong warrior from the tribe. It will be interesting to see how he leads his men today. Iqbal, Bates, Riley, Rust, and Schult, who they
Don't break character, Dream.
It seems that they have pushed forth in intelligence and learned how to build basic structures in order to help them in their battles.
I
Wow.
guess they have airdropped and
beautiful.
decided to land on Tilted Towers in that one game about
one-
at night's
Number
time.
one victory royale. Yeah, Fortnite, we about to get down. Anyway, continuing on, we have Bravo 2, who is with Dark Beast, Nadus, Salt Sarah, Sacramento, Connor, Frere, and Lopez. I actually do not recognize most of those names. I recognize Nadus, and that is it. So anew, they obviously have been added to the tribe as of recently. Delta HQ taken by Ash, Swallow, Rory, 26K, Lurch, Wise, and Kislevsky. Oh,
All
and
right.
Banks. How do I keep missing people? Delta 2 is, sorry, I'm going a bit slow here. I will
Look,
try and speed it up.
it's okay. I think we need to return to normal voice because I'm having too
No.
many people ask if they can pay points to shut you up. So let's
Well,
return to normal
If
voices.
if they want to pay the points, they have to pay the points. Unfortunate for them, fuck you.
You'll donate too. Okay. Here's what
Yeah,
we'll do.
okay. Well,
Here's
are you
1
gonna donate
second.
to him and not me.
Here's what we'll do.
I've got to see some of that moolah.
Here's what we'll get. I'm trying to
gonna
find a
continue on.
way.
I'm
Go
gonna
ahead.
continue on. Delta 2 is taken by Chaos, Otovsky, Tackleberry, Heinrichsen, Eric, and Nishazu, with the hotel pilots being Sam, Colonel, and Mimi. What a stellar lineup of forces.
All right, there you go. There's a shut dream. Oh, God. Well, they already found it.
Enjoying your streams. Keep it up.
Kind of creepy, Dream. Five, thanks for the
wanna know
3-month
something
resub. Hope
Sorry,
you keep
everyone.
enjoying the operations. Hope
Hello,
you get a nice
everyone.
kick out of this scenario.
I'd just like to know if
Dream,
that is in
Dream,
Liru's stream.
Dream,
No,
normal
no,
voice, normal
no.
voice. Everyone's
It's still
paying to shut
streaming.
you up. Everyone's
No.
paying to shut you up.
I
I'm
don't
sorry.
care.
I gotta mute myself if you don't shut up.
That is. Well, I see we're at an impasse here.
I just got a full page, Dream, of people paying to shut you up. I'm sorry. We gotta go to normal voices. I love you. I love you, but I'm
Okay.
sorry.
Well, okay, fine. Normal voice.
Normal
but for
voice.
5 minutes. We're doing 5 minutes of normal voice.
Okay. No, we're doing it entirely.
5
There were
minutes.
20 requests for normal
5
voice.
minutes. Yeah, 20 is everyone is.
Someone
like 5
spent
seconds.
60,000 points just to shut you up.
How much did you make them?
I made them 5,000 points apiece, and we got
Someone
easily
did-
over 20 requests.
Someone
So that
paid
was
60K. What the fuck is wrong with you?
oh my god. This is round 3 of EU.
Come and get. If you come and give me money, and you
No.
choose, I'll. You can either turn it back on.
Well, if people give me money, then I can mute you permanently. But
Great.
I wouldn't like to do that. I like Dream.
Yeah,
all right,
actually,
so-
that's true. You know,
Quick
you can come turn it
breakdown.
off forever.
Quick breakdown. We have 2 custom objectives here. One has a cache north, one has a cache south. We see some fortifications being built in the middle. Lolo is in a tree. I'm not sure if they're allowed to be in trees anymore though, because
Nope.
Scandi used to do that all the time, and they're not allowed now. But so 2 custom areas. Op4 can attack from 3 separate directions. This should be a good one, you know.
Yep. Don't worry, everyone.
Dark Pikachu, how do you
The
have
voice will come back next
22
week.
220,000 points? Jesus. It said shut up Dream, not make Dream talk normal. Come on, you know what I meant. I can't shut
If you
Dream
want
up. He's
that,
nice.
There's 15k channel points in my chat get to
We got 52.
me being quiet for
Oh my god.
a minute. I stopped speaking for a minute.
Otherwise, 1 minute remaining. Again, final predictions, guys. All of the people we know and love, except for Norris, are on Op4. Did you see where Stark was?
I think he might have signed off for the night.
Yeah, no, I don't see him. So we got Scandy Papega on Op4. We have Falcon, Bay, Dooley on Op4. I think this is going to be a little bit of a slaughter. Now, in the past, we've actually seen it be pretty even when they're together, so they could still very well lose. Op4 having that air support, though, with that Huey, I mean, we could also see a massive upset here, so we'll just have to see how things go. I'm doing all right, Ooga Booga. Hope you're doing okay, too.
What the fuck?
Yeah, we got buses now. Let's go.
Yeah, I did see that leg. Good luck with your battle bus.
Oh wait. Well, I'm not playing. I'm spectating
Oh,
this round.
Who the fuck moved you?
Malin, I forgot the password to the room. Man, Dream.
all right. I'm ready to see this bus go.
Dream, that bus kind of got me thinking of public British transport.
Just because you joined doesn't mean I want to talk to you.
Oh,
I thought we were friends, man.
wow.
Don't make fun of British transport. It's perfect.
Wow.
Don't say fucking wow like you just got your chat to spend a bunch of points to shut me up.
Well, they didn't want to hear National Geographic anymore.
Well, they're gonna fucking hear it next week, whether they like it or not.
Okay.
Oh shit, the helicopter's coming by.
It's going to attack the bus. And it's already shot at by, I believe, a technical.
Certified Rhodesia moment.
So I'm curious if we're going to see that Huey try to come back and engage the bus there, or any part of that convoy, but might not risk
Yep,
it because they
he's
took
turning
heavy
around.
fire. And he's circling around.
I can already see it.
So this is Greg Legs speaking,
Yeah,
by
this
the
is
way.
why I don't know why they're not
he just
firing.
jumped in.
This is a kill zone.
I can already see the news headline. It's going to be armed helicopter attacks, peaceful
The
locals,
Russian Logistics Corps. Okay, that's a little,
civilian vehicles.
little on the nose there,
Norris.
Fives. Funny, but a little on the nose. I'm waiting to see that Huey come around. I think it's just doing large-scale aerial recon to try to find out where Op4 is coming from, but large force coming in from the northwest, probably going to focus on the northern objective first. Green force divided evenly among two AOs here, stretching their numbers quite a bit, sure, but, I mean, it's a lot of fortified terrain fighting a lot of open terrain, and there's some pretty open kill zones around these two bases, especially the southern one. So I don't know. It could go either way. Yeah, Op4 have a lot more of the veteran players. Scandy with Papega, with Bay, Dooley, Falcon, you name it. But Green 4, if they can hold their defensive lines, they can pretty much deny Op4 any route into moving in. Is he Ron, though? He's not. Fives is not. That's the issue. But you can't really say that stuff. Can you sub Dream with G-Legs? Oh, that's so mean. That's so mean.
I've never seen a bus used in combat like this before.
Oh, I have. What we do is we add a ladder to the side of it, and then you put sandbags on top of it, and then you put turrets on top.
Oh, I was thinking of putting or using this bus, making a mission for FNF and putting up like a couple dishkas like inside. Like
Yeah, so like sit downs, but then you have the gun facing out so it doesn't break the windows. That could work too. You just got to be careful with the hitbox clipping.
Yeah, you don't want it shooting anywhere towards the bus, or it's gonna clip through it, or not clip through it, but actually penetrate and damage it.
Make it Arma itself.
Yeah.
Yeah, right, Uga. You being a turtle would know who the veterans are. God damn it, bro. So Op4, otherwise, we have a small force coming from the south that's going to recon the southern position. We have a nice flank coming in for Op4 of about a squad-size element, but their main force is definitely going to be setting up to engage from the west. Huey now coming in, taking some ground fire. Now it's starting to return fire, but Op4 is a little too exposed here.
Just a quick sideways for a second. Due to popular demand, the price for shutting me out has been lowered.
Has been lowered? What, shouldn't it be heightened if it's popular?
No, it's popular demand being like popular, like people want it lowered.
Okay.
So for 4K channel points, you can come in and shut me up for a minute, and it's not on a cooldown or a timer, so...
So it stacks?
It stacks.
But those are your channel points, not my channel points.
No, yeah, they're my channel points, not your channel points.
Don just said BRB. Good luck. Alright, so we have one of these bunkers already in play. It's the PKM Desert Bunker. Also just had some AT fire out. You know, that's something we didn't check. The mat settings. Yep, so some of the independent guys have a mix of RPG 32s and RPG 7s, but the RPG 7 gunners, not only do they get double the AT, but they also get some HE rounds as well. And that's what we just saw fired. So far, no casualties on either side, just a lot of HE rounds going out. But we're also seeing a massive smoke charge starting. So Op4 is going to really try to rush this. Green 4 X-Ray being sent into the forest line to try to come along the flank, but they are a little too far to do anything. And we have a motorcycle charging in. Now that is innovative.
What happened?
There's two guys on a motorcycle, and the guy on the rear of the motorcycle has a PKP, and he just suppressed that the entire bunker.
Oh, that's great.
I want to see him do that again. That was dope.
It's been lowered to 1500 now because Chibi shouted at me and made me sad.
I see. I want to see this motorcycle in action again. Oh, they just drove over for a tree stump there.
I think one of them just died because they've disappeared off the map.
Yeah, they've been disappeared off the map, but they're fine now. Now, there's no way in hell you're going to hit anything, but this is pretty funny.
Oh, man.
Detroit be like. Now, that's definitely drawing fire to the south as Op4 encroaches on the northern sides. So this is a good call. And even though they're heavily exposed, they are definitely utilizing speed to their advantage. I'm surprised they just hit that rock head on and didn't seem to take any damage.
And one of them exploded by nothing earlier.
Yeah, in the first round in the beginning. So that's kind of crazy here. Yeah, now we're in Compton. Oh my gosh, Devour, stop it.
I think its wheels were damaged. Or that's just the rust texture that came with it.
Got the BTR-60 trying to engage the helicopter with that 14.5mm. Shots landing close, but not on it directly. Op4 still attempting this push. Arma Jesus went down. He got picked off. We also have Timec. He was picked off, but otherwise Op4 charging from two separate sides here, starting to get on top of this position. I think they're going to overwhelm it at this rate. And it's Papega leading that charge.
It's a lot of smoke.
The Rhodesian Bush War, baby.
Oh, there it goes.
Now they're opening up with some frags on the other side. Great calls there. 2600 just got knocked out.
Oh, they're going down. Their engine's fucked. Are they? No? Oh, okay. It looked like they were going down. Wait, did the pilot get shot out?
From the helicopter?
Yeah, I think the pilot got shot out, and they were just slowly going down until he woke back up.
Yeah, no, if he has it at a neutral level, then he can just ride it out till he wakes back up. Lurch taken out by Keen as he pushes around. You've got Chaos here in the corner. And King just completely breached and eliminated him. And then he got the motorcycle coming up and just suppressing everything. But no, Op4 have successfully gotten their teeth into the northern sector. I don't see it surviving. Kamikazes are technically illegal in FNF unless it's a desperate situation.
Yes. Correct.
What did I do?
Illegal action, breaching, N1 corner camping here.
What did I do?
I do remember there was a few times I just had to tell you off because you decided to fly in and then blow something up because you crashed.
I think you're thinking of Pierce, not me.
No, no, you did it once or twice.
Maybe once. Pierce did like 5 million.
Yeah, so Green 4 just down to a handful of guys on the southern side. The cache is in that one southern building. I do like that the NSV is camping the door. Oh, that is awesome and evil. This has been a brutal round. Green 4's lost half of their force already. Op 4 only lost a handful of units. So, Cake here tried to push in. He got taken out. As soon as Iqbal runs out of ammo, he's going to get on that static. Falcon running a grenade in. Oh. Misses the throw and blows himself up. Congrats, Falcon. He got him with the grenade. How did you do that? Falcon,
man.
Falcon played suicide bomber and actually pulled it off.
That is why.
He actually pulled it off. Oh. That's pretty funny. I just heard the chopper get hit.
Yeah,
Bane's an RPG.
Engine going down.
Yeah, he's going down. He never makes out of this.
No auto rotation. Bloop.
Was the cache destroyed?
Yeah, it's gone.
Yep,
Off the map.
it's gone off the map. They took it out.
All right. Yeah.
So now they just have to maneuver to the southern objective and pretty much do that same strategy again. Just rush it and they'll be fine. Kamikazes are not illegal if you blow yourself up with a grenade. So infantry kamikazes are okay. Vehicle kamikazes are not.
That's not a kamikaze. That's called suicide bombing.
So, yeah. Technically legal. I do like how Rust is in this little Fortnite tower BS and he's trying to pick people off. But like a lot of other people have died around this area, so I think he's just gonna run over to that BTR-40 and drive south. Because he's literally the last guy here. No, he's just getting into it to hide because the driver is dead in the driver's seat. Where'd the third MG nest go? So we have 1, 2, and then the third one is apparently down here, right there. And I think they only had 3 total. He's taking a lot of fire as he runs. Yeah, they only had 3.
Damn,
so they were on the northern sides.
Across the open.
The rushes tonight have been brutal.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, Red 4 are playing very, very accurately to who they're, you know.
I really like that they tried making that tower somewhat structurally believable with that pillar in the middle.
Yep.
Somewhat structurally believable. Somewhat,
shoved up there in the middle.
Just a little.
The staff went, you know, it needs to be somewhat believable.
It must have a pretty. Must be a really good column and a solid foundation in the ground. They are really going for that charge across the open field. Crazy. They have a lot of bushes for cover, though. So it is a believable push.
This push was so much fire. God.
Yeah.
This is Papega and Scandy working together here. There's no stopping it. Actually, looking at the line here, this is Pepega purely pushing. Scandy, I'm trying to look for where they are.
Isn't there?
They're
that
flanking
one
around
movie
with the
where,
Vix.
Isn't there that one movie where like it's like Irish dudes who have to like hold down a compound against a bunch of
Siege of Jaddockville.
Movie.
No.
It was a real event. Siege of
real
Jaddockville.
event. Yeah.
I think it was like 100. Siege of Jadova.
That was also a Angola scenario.
I think it. Oh my god! Look at the bus. Oh my god! Look at the bus. Look at the bus. You're not going
Oh.
to school, guys.
It's trying to get to the bus
With the
stop.
frizz? No way!
This is Frizz.
Are you kidding me? Guy Fieri in Sideways. Here comes Sideways. And he goes 1 for 1. And now they're grenading the bus. I want to see more rounds with battle buses.
Yeah. Same here. Ooh, maybe a bus with a ZU gun on top. ZU-23.
This has been 15 minutes in the round after safe start, by the way, and we're already crouching the second objective. Cash is in the northern building.
Bravo 2 full of 7.
Wow, penetration in that tower, taking them out.
Van, or not van, but
Yep, now here's Scandy Recon. Yep, they charged in. GL going right on Riccardi. Nemesis following up. He gets then taken out by Jib. Burton then takes him out as he throws a grenade. Colas gets another kill. Go ahead.
Redfall are just playing this like the Taliban.
Colas gets knocked out. It's a rush.
It is.
Vagrant gets taken out by Lopez.
Rushes tonight, and both of them have been wildly successful.
Yep. Again, I haven't seen rush plays in a long time in FNF, and here they are playing out. I'm so sorry, Legs. Go ahead. Lopez dodging headshots, and he finally gets taken out.
Where is it?
It's the BTR. BTR 68.
So you got Spiky now trying to cover that doorway. Nightshade still in there.
There's so many sounds. There's so many sounds.
Dang, they even got Roman candles fired up. Let's go.
Huh?
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Whose birthday is it?
Yours.
Oh.
There goes Clown trying to breach in against Nightshade. Oh! There, it's over! Schnuffles has ended it. He threw the satchel! It's over! The fight is over!
Wow, that was a really quick game.
That was 16 minutes.
Jesus.
I mean, yes, it's an open field.
All right, BRB. All right, guys, in 2 hours, we'll be back for the NA branch. Thank you so much for watching. Go operate operationally. Enjoy the rest of your day or night. Cheers, and hopefully I'll see you in 2 hours. Of course, I'm going to do all 3 rounds of NA, because NA, round 3, apparently there will be a tank. Good FNF, wasted 68 points. See you guys in a bit.